the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Minute Today USA Boxing. We are back. Let me make sure you guys can hear me because it looked like I was on mute. Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I look like I had it on mute. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. I can hear myself, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Let me look over here and see. Hold on, let me see something. Yeah, it seemed like we Gucci. So it seems like we Gucci. All right, cool. All right, that's good. Everybody can hear me. Okay, cool. Everybody can hear me. That's good. This is gonna be a good show. Jonnie Rice is supposed to be on the show today. He's currently training right now. He's training with Michael Hunter. So he's training with Michael Hunter right now. He's supposed to be finished soon. So we'll see. I sent him the link so he click on the show and stuff like that. If you don't know who Jonnie Rice is a fighter. He used to be a free agent. He's now a PBC fighter, heavyweight. He beat the brakes off of Michael Coffey not once but twice. If you don't know who Michael Coffey is a heavyweight that's with the PBC. He was like 35 years old at the time. He might be 36 now. And he was famously known for being Deontay Wilder's sparring partner. So you used to hear, I remember this when I used to listen to the Boston Boys. You used to always hear Ness talking about, Michael Coffey. You know, Ness is a pro PBC. Between him and Ellie Setback, Ellie got him by a long shot, but he's pro PBC. Anything pro BCs and love, sugar, all that stuff there, unless he fall out with somebody. But other than that, that's pretty much what it is. But he was talking about Michael Coffey. That's the first time I ever heard of this guy. Michael Coffey, and all this stuff there, right? Michael Coffey was hot doo-doo. He had 12 losses. Well, I want to say he hot doo-doo, but you get what I'm saying. He had 12, he had 12 wins, like 12 knockouts or 11 knockouts, something like that. He was supposed to be groomed as the next, I guess the sidekick, the Wilder or something like that. Then they was talking about Adam Kalnacki, all because he was a PBC fighter. I'm like, this dude Adam Kalnacki trash. He's hot doo-doo. This man ain't got no defense. He don't know how to slip. His counterpunching is terrible. He don't know how to feint. Man, his footwork ain't all that. He keep his head right down the middle. Man, this dude here is not like I don't see it. I don't see it. Shout out to Mo City. Shout out to Mo City. Mo City, what's going on, fam? Shout out to Mo City.
I'm sorry?
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Yeah, but if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, though, right? So Michael Coffey got beat by Jonnie Rice. Now, I'm going to tell you something. If Jonnie come on the show today, he should be on the show. He'll be about I told him come on like 12:30. 3:30 our time, 12:30 his time. He's in Vegas. Because he was a cherry pick that went wrong. Shout out to Jaime Rivera. Shout out to Mo City, man. What my brother podcast is. Mo City drop, Behind the Hands TV. Please go look at check my brother channel out, Behind the Hands TV. Mo City out of Houston, man, out of Houston, Texas, man. He gets a lot of good interviews, bro. A lot of good interviews. He's boots on the ground, actually getting the interviews and stuff like that. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, so they had my dog Jonnie Rice on there. You know what I mean? He was a cherry pick that went wrong. He put the two piece. He was putting them paws on Michael Coffey. Bap, bap, catching him with two pieces down the pipe. The two piece couldn't miss. I say, damn, but that 1-2, he been hitting with the 1-2 all night long. Come to find out, Michael Coffey was hot doo-doo. So his claim to fame was getting his ass beat in sparring by Deontay Wilder. And I remember Malik Scott was talking like, yeah, man, shoot, Michael Coffey. Did he say something about Michael Coffey? Talking about Wilder sparring partners. Well, Wilder, listen, I'm pretty sure Wilder knocked this dude out several times in boxing. Shout out to Mark Nash in the building. I'm pretty sure Wilder knocked this dude Michael Coughlin out, or he probably just took it easy on him. I'm gonna take it easy on you, baby boy. Take it easy on you because I know I can put you to sleep. You ain't got no defense. Like your head movement is terrible. So, anyways, we want to talk to him about why do fighters always have to say they got to thank Al Heyman first. They got to always thank Al Heyman first. All right, shout out to Steve Kim too, man. Shout out to Steve Kim. Check it right now. Shout out to Steve Kim. They always gotta. Okay, cool. Here, okay. Hold on. Oh, there you go. Okay, yeah. Okay, good looking out, Steve. Good looking out. Okay. Yeah. What I'm talking about right here. And and this is pertaining to the show. All right, from 2020. Okay, cool. All right, cool. This okay, Steve. You was with ESPN then in 2020. All right, cool. Let's get into the show, man. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hold on, sorry about that, guy. I got the wrong sound effect. Now, shout out to the boys over there at the Boxing Boys, Nestor Gibbs. Them boys over there, I don't get along. I don't agree with everything that they say over there, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Ness. They doing a good job over there. Y'all keep doing your thing. I like the interview that you did. Ness. Ness had me laughing in this interview. He had me laughing. I'm going to let you guys hear it. David Benavidez signs a new 3-fight deal with the PBC, according to his father and manager, Jose Benavidez. 3-fight deal. No Plant in that 3-fight deal? Question mark. No Charlo in that 3-fight deal? Question mark. And we know it ain't no Canelo. Canelo ain't involved in that. Shout out to behind the hands TV, man. This Mo City Boxing, man. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy. Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
Hey, Mo say. Mo say, he said, I'm trying to hold the line with the old boy. Yes, sir, man.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, we gotta hold the line. We gotta hold the line for boxing, dog. Cause a lot of these dudes, they trying to change and stuff, and we ain't gonna let them switch it up. Not on our watch. As long as the vanguard is here, and it's a lot of us, as long as the vanguard is here, it's our job and duty to hold the line. We gotta hold the line. I got my 30-30 Winchester rifle. I got my 30-30. And I'm hunting bears. We holding the line. We gonna hold the line. Anyways, let's get into the show. Shout out to Big Blunts, man. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Y'all better not be taking no screenshots of nobody in the chat for the ops. Almost, yeah. I just took a screenshot. Yeah, I saw over there. I saw behind the hands TV, Mo City them over there. I just took a screenshot. They over there. That whole ass nigga, Coach Malachi Williams chat. That whole bitch ass nigga, Coach Malachi, they over there right now. They playing both sides. They on both sides of the street. You need to choose right now. Choose. You either gonna be loyal to me. I need some loyal subscribers. You either gonna be loyal to me, and I don't want to see you in no one else's chat. And if you go watch somebody else's channel, you bet not leave anything in the chat. If you type or leave any messages in the chat, guess what? I'ma find out because I'm stalking every page and I'm screenshotting everything. And if you with somebody chat, you better be representing the clique, and you better be banging on everybody over there. You better bang on them, period, right? And listen, I can't make this up. I can't make this up, bro. I'm there. So these dudes be set tripping on YouTube. It's some boxing. I ain't gonna say the boxing community name. I call them the Alphabet Boys. They got some crazy subscribers. That's all I'm saying. Alphabet Boys subscribers. Some of them dudes, they be taking this stuff too serious. This ain't no dictatorship. You free to come and go as you please. Pause. Come and go as you please. But anyways, That's neither here nor there. Let's get into the show. Special guest Johnny Rice. We're going to see my main man, Johnny Rice, come here on the show. Let's get this out of the way. David Benavidez's father was on the Boxing Voice recently, and he gave a very interesting interview. He revealed his son, David Benavidez, whom he is also the manager of, just re-signed with the PBC for a new 3-fight deal. True. Oh, well, where we going at with this? Oh, we going somewhere with this today. Yes, sir. He didn't reveal who they would be fighting in that deal. We don't know exactly who we're going to be fighting next. Maybe he's supposed to fight somebody. I don't know. I'm not sure. However, David has been adamant about fighting Saul Canelo Alvarez, Caleb Plant, and Jermall Charlo. He's been adamant about that. Although I've recently learned that Plant had an opportunity, not Plant, but David Benavidez had an opportunity to fight Caleb Plant back in 2019 or somewhere up in there, right? But apparently his team wasn't ready for that fight. You always say that, yeah, man, Caleb Plant ducking David Benavidez. I wasn't around at that time. I didn't know that David Benavidez had an opportunity to fight Caleb Plant, and they didn't take the fight. So I'm gonna read this article that Steve Kim wrote back in August 2020. The funniest part about the entire fiasco was this. David Benavidez complains all the time about not being able to get the big fights with Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, and Canelo. He complains about it all the time, right? But then he re-signs with the very same company that he can't get the big fights with. And you hear this all the time. Yeah, man, Crawford was signed to top rank. He never should have re-signed and all that stuff there. He know if he want the big fights, why is he over there and yada, yada, yada. You hear this all the time, these managers and promoters, two-figure niggas, Nick Sack selling ass, all these dudes who broke, screen, don't pay for fights, none of this stuff, right? Pay PS5 playing all day ass, you know what I mean? You hear this all the time from these guys, right? Explain to me how does a guy that's signed to the best promotional company on the planet Earth in the history of boxing, according to you Wakandas, how does a guy, he's over there, he can't get no fights. He's fighting tomato cans. Whatever he can get, he's fighting. He's scraping from the bottom of the chitlin pot. He's scraping from the bottom of the chitlin pot trying to find opponents. And you being signed on the same side of the street as our good brother Jermall Charlo, as White Chocolate, Caleb Plant, and you can't get no fights with them. Come on, man. Like, what's the benefit of being over there? So don't complain to me about, yeah, man, I can't get nobody to fight me. Okay, but why you still signed to the company then? You can't get nobody to fight you. But hold on. That's neither here nor there. We're going to go further. David's father, Jose Benavidez, said that he sees himself ending his career with the PBC. He says he sees that him and his son will end their career with the PBC. Now, David Benavidez is 25 years old. So that tells me that David Benavidez is content fighting nobodies. True. David's father said that they're a family at the PBC, and he's happy with the way things are going. True. He happy with the way things are going. Okay, we're going to get into that. The first person Jose Benavidez Sr. think was Al Heyman. I can't make this up. True. There seems to be something in the PBC contract where every fighter and manager has to thank Al Heyman first before they thank God, Jesus, Muhammad, Moses, Abraham, Lot, Buddha, you know what I mean, David, the wife, the kids, the other family members, the dog, and the cats. The question I have is this. If David Benavidez can't get the fights that he wants, then what good, well, then tell me this here. What good of a job that the PBC is doing for David Benavidez if he can't get the fights that he wants with PBC fighters? This tells me that the blame for not getting the big fights does not solely fall on Mr. Al Heyman, as it relates specifically to David Benavidez. In my opinion, based on what his father said on the Boxing Voice, David Benavidez is content with the way things are going with his career at the PBC. No Canelo, you ain't gonna get that fight, you can forget that. No Charlo. He on the same side of the street, but you can forget that. No Caleb Plant. You had an opportunity to fight him a couple years ago, and you say you want to fight him now. You can't get that. But you're super happy with the way David's career is going so far. This is what Jose Benavidez said. This is what I believe that Canelo was talking about. These guys won't fight each other, but they'd rather sit around for years waiting, begging, pleading on their knees like dogs crying for Canelo. Please pick me, Canelo. These guys haven't fought anybody, but they criticize certain top fighters for not fighting them, while they ignore the fact that they refuse to fight each other. True, true, true. Make it make sense to me, guys. We will have special guests on here, and current PBC fighter, Jonnie Rice, is expected to be on the show today. We'll ask him what future fights that Al Heyman has lined up for him. Hopefully, I'm hoping that our brother can get a fight on the Deontay Wilder, Robert Helenius undercard. I hope he can get a fight on that. You see what I'm saying? We'll also ask him, why every PBC fighter has to thank Al Heyman first before they thank God after a fight. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. We got to thank the Lord. Now, hold on, guys. Let me get into this here. Now, I know you guys think I'm lying, right? Oh, man, Coach, man, you tripping, man. Man, you lying, man. You ain't never met Martin Luther King, man. That man ain't say that there, man. You always lying, hating. You's a hater, Coach. You's a hater. You always hating on people, man. That's all you do. You be hating on people, man. You anti-PBC. I ain't saying nothing bad about PBC. Nothing at all. I'm just saying, David Benavidez is always crying and complaining about he can't get the fights in one breath, but then they come to find out they re-signed with the PBC, the same company that he can't get the fights with. So I'm trying to figure it out. Again, I ain't the brightest light bulb in the ceiling, and I'm not the sharpest butter knife in the kitchen drawer. But if you dissatisfied with something, you know what I mean. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and refresh this right quick. Let's refresh this right quick and see what I can do. Now this is funny. This is a good job by Ness. Good job by Ness. Ness, you did a good one on this one here. Y'all listen to this here. Listen to this here. This on the Boxing Voice. Now, Ness put a snippet out there. He put a snippet out there. Shout out to the boys over there, man. You know me, I ain't no hater, man. I don't hate on nobody. Shout out to the boys over there on the Boxing Voice. Here you go right here, right? Here you go right here. This is a little snippet that he put out there. Y'all check this out. Check this out. This is David Benavidez's father.
So what are those names?
Whoa. When you say 3-fight deal, were you only negotiating that 3-fight deal in-house, or did you flirt the possibility of a 3-fight deal with DAZN and Eddie?
No.
Okay.
A 3-fight deal with PBC. I want to thank Al Heyman. He's done a great job.
As soon as I say the opposite of PBC, he's like, I want to thank Al Heyman.
No, and that's good. I don't want to confuse people. We love PBC. They done a great job, especially Al Heyman. With David, Sansom. It's a family. They've done a tremendous job with them, and I see myself ending David's career with PBC. We're super happy. I couldn't be happier,
Well, I'm just
all right, okay. Now, you heard what he said. Now he said we're super happy. I see myself ending. I see myself ending my career with the PBC. That's what he said, dog. That's what he said. Hold on, that's what he said, dog. Hold on now. Hold on. That's what the man said. Now, I didn't say it. Hold on, the coach. You lying. You capping. You hating. Oh, okay. I'm hating. I'm hating. Okay. All right, let's break this down. I'm hating. Coach hating. Shout out to Plutonium. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Benavidez seen you his lane. Always talking smack and clout chasing. He came on Aki TV, so he has no credibility.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, why y'all don't like Aki TV, man? Why y'all don't like Aki TV? I don't know the brother. But I wanted you guys to hear this. He said, why are they thanking the guy that they never saw before? Shout out to my man Thomas Jones. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam double your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over.
I'm just saying, fam. I'm just saying. He said Jose sounds like he under a mob boss control.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to my main man, Drew. Drew from LA. Yay. What's going on, Drew? Shout out to my dog, Drew. Hey, okay. Dropping that half for bam, dub on your boy. And I want to read this article by Steve Kim.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, David said those comments after the Canelo fight. He was there and saw all the Mexicans loving Canelo and telling him to his face, Nello not decking him, and the PBC ruining his career. I was there. Yeah, I know you was at the fight.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Bro, look here, man. Hey, look here, man. Hey, first of all, I got to thank, hold on, you ain't going to thank the wife and the kids? No. It's in my contract. It's specific. I have a contract between me and you that say you got to thank God. You got to thank Al Heyman before you thank God for anything in life. Let's continue. Let's read this article by Steve Kim. Now, Steve Kim wrote this back. Now, this was Steve Kim was working at ESPN. As you can see, he wrote this back August the 13th, 2020. This is what he says. A unification fight between WBC super middleweight titleist David Benavidez and IBF titleist Caleb Plant is one of the best matchups that can be made in boxing. Both are undefeated and in their primes, and to say they don't get along is putting it very lightly. Their personalities outside of the ring are as contrasting as their styles inside of it. Benavidez, 20-0 with 19 KOs, is a powerful two-handed offensive machine. Plant is a slick boxing technician. So he's a slick white fighter. So Caleb Plant is a slick white fighter, guys. You know what I mean? White chocolate is what we call him, right? Twinkle toes is what we call him. He mixed with, he's a white Floyd Mayweather mixed with a little bit of Sugar Ray. And I ain't talking about Sugar Ray Jenkins. I'm talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. Anyway, there's nothing, Steve Kim say, there's nothing to like about a bout between the two. It's an elite pairing, pitting ESPN's number 2 and number 3 super middleweights, David Benavidez and Plant, respectively, against each other. Unfortunately, fight fans likely will have to wait until 2021 to see them fight. Benavidez faces Alexis Angulo in the main event in a premier boxing champions card at Mohegan Sun City Resort in Connecticut. Plant, who last fought February 15th, now this is back in 2020, guys, so take that into consideration, scoring a 10-round stoppage of Vincent Fagenbutts. Good old Fagenbutts. Yeah, Fagenbutts, pound for pound, one of the best super middleweights on the planet. Fagenbutts, right? Currently doesn't have a fight schedule, but he says he'd like to defend his world title in 2020 a second time. Until then, the emotion in this rivalry will have to simmer. He's probably the fakest dude I've ever met, Benavidez told ESPN. He'll look at you in your face and say some good things about you, but be respectful. But as soon as he turns his back, they'll give him an interview and he becomes super disrespectful. So that's kind of what it is. Obviously, he thinks he's the best. So none of the animosity is going away anytime soon until we see each other in the ring. And I guarantee when I see him, it's going to be ugly. Benavidez and his brother Jose, a welterweight contender, already had a scuffle with Plant. So they're talking about the scuffle and all this stuff there. I don't want to read the whole thing. Let's see. Let me get here. It's one of the best fights. Let's see. Let me see what it says. So what's the holdup in making this fight? Boxing fans will hate to hear this, but the powers that be want this fight to marinate for a while. Let's stop right there. The powers that be want this fight to marinate for a while. That means the PBC and Al Heyman. It's maybe one of the best fights ever in that division, said Samson Lewinsky, right? Who promotes David Benavidez. Lewinsky, whatever the hell his name is, he said that he has never encountered the two boxers who hated each other quite like this duo, but wants to wait for the right time for them to fight. So according to David Benavidez's promoter, Samson, he said that he wanted to wait for these two fighters, wait for the right time for them to fight. They need to wait at the right goddamn time. He said it would be so stupid to do it now with no fans, and it's not good enough for pay-per-view. If it were up to Benavidez, that fight would happen in his backyard. but I cannot allow this to happen. So the reason why, so the point about not having a live gate available for major events is valid. Tom Brown, who promotes the PBC cars, which is the white man, non-black, I just had to put that out there for Wakanda, said the business justifies the wait. So they had an opportunity to make this fight happen, and they said, well, we ain't ready for this fight to happen right now. That's a fight where you need an in-house audience. That's a high-quality unification match, 2 undefeated champions. Now, guess what? Neither one of them are champions right now. So, David Benavidez's promoter did not want this fight to happen, probably because I want to say maybe because of COVID and all that stuff there. You saw what they said. They wanted to have it in a crowd and make it a pay-per-view event and all that stuff there. They still ain't fought each other. You get what I'm saying? Knockdown 305 say Fagan who? Fagan Butts. That's his name, Fagan Butts. Hey, look here, we gonna put some respect on Fagan Butts' name too. Anybody want to smoke with my dog Fagan Butts, and you got a problem with Vincent Fagan Butts, who my dog Caleb Plant beat, you got a problem with Fagan Butts, you got a problem with me. We gonna respect it.
Nigga, when my name come up, respect it. Let's go. Stop playing with my fucking name. All three of y'all, stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Put some respect on my name.
Shout out to Edwin Castillo. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam, dub on your boy. Hey, I'm trying to drop the elbow too early, boy.
Received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He say PBC equals Wizard of Oz equals he say Owl equals Oz. David equals Tin Man. All talk. Charlo equals the coward lion. Booger Ray equals the scarecrow. Lack brain. He say lack brain. The red shoes is Bud versus Spence.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Stiff Jazz, what to say, family? Say Simpson, the same guy that said we not fighting Boo Boo because he gonna try to win. See this, bro, like, and I'm hearing that David Benavidez is upset and frustrated. My problem, like if I ever interview David Benavidez, and I probably won't because, you know, I'm not the PBC guy, so they probably won't give me no interview. And that's fine. But let's say hypothetically, if I had the opportunity to interview David Benavidez, the first question I would ask him is this. Are you happy with the way your boxing career is going right now as it relates to landing the big fights? And if he says no, then my question would be, well, why are you still staying with the same company where you can't get the big fights? Your father says right here, let me let you hear it again, guys. Let me let you hear it again. This is what his father said.
When you clarify.
Yeah, when I said a 3-fight deal, you know, we were trying to think and kind of sign those fights because it's hard.
So what are those names?
Whoa.
When you say 3-fight deal, were you only negotiating that 3-fight deal in-house, or did you flirt the possibility of a 3-fight deal with the zone and that event?
No.
Okay.
A 3-fight deal with PBC. I want to thank Al Heyman. You know, he's done a great job. You know, with
Now Ness immediately starts laughing. He said, I want to thank Al Heyman. And Ness started laughing because Ness is a PBC guy himself. So, but he understands the script. This is the script. Now look here. When this is the known fact. This is the known fact. When you sign to the PBC, I don't want Jason Mones coming and say, yeah, you hate on the PBC. I ain't saying nothing hateful, brother. Jason, I don't want no smoke because I don't want to catch a body today. But just in case you do come, listen, I'm not saying anything bad about the PBC. All I'm saying is when you signed the PBC with Al Heyman, he say, look, we gonna look, this how we gonna do this. This how we gonna do this. I don't know what he look like. I ain't seen nothing but some pictures, but this how we gonna do this. This how we gonna do this. Look, this how we gonna do this. You don't deserve nothing, you don't get nothing. I got a contract between me and you that says you got to thank me first before you thank God, Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha, Moses. You got to thank me first. Without further delay, I got my main man, Jonnie Rice, in the building. Heavyweight, a PBC heavyweight prospect, Jonnie Rice, and my brother want all the smoke. Let's give him a round of applause. Jonnie Rice, round of applause. Get this out your way, Johnny.
Man, I'm happy to be here, baby. I'm happy to be here, man. Thank you for having me, Coach.
Yes, sir, man. Johnny, man, look here. I know you're working out, baby. I know you're working out. I know you're getting ready. You know the old saying: if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. So you got to stay ready, just in case you get that phone call on a 2-week notice that you have a fight coming up. How you been, brother? Last time I talked to you, I see you got married now.
Yeah, I've been very good. You know what I mean? I did end up getting married. You know what I mean? I couldn't find no girl without marriage to have my baby. You know, I'm trying to have some baby mama drama in my life. You feel me? I'm trying to do things, you know what I'm saying? Not the right way, but the common way. You feel me?
Hey, look here, man. I found a video. I remember when you fought Michael Coffey last year. You talked about that. Was it last year or this year? That was this year.
Man, it was this year, the beginning of the year. I ain't fought since January 1st, you know what I mean? But you know how these things go. They probably want to get me to upset somebody else. So I'm staying on standby. You know what I mean?
Is there a reason why you haven't? Was there a reason you to clarify? You went to PBC, right?
I'm with PBC, 2-fight deal, baby.
2-fight deal. So is there a reason why you haven't had another fight as of yet, or have they told you anything?
To be honest with you, they talked to me a little bit and they said they're a little backed up due to the pandemic. So they got a lot of fights that they gotta, get that's way ahead of me. As you see, Charles Martin just fought, Luis Ortiz just fought. These are guys that fought in that January 1st card. Demetrian just fought again, you know what I mean? So we finally saw Andy Ruiz fight again, who ain't fighting in a long time. So a lot of guys were ahead of me. But I also feel like, and I'm just being real, maybe I'm just that henchman they're gonna call last minute for real. Maybe that's just how it is.
So hey, Johnny, you know what? You said some real stuff, because I remember when I had you on the show early in the year, and then we had you on there last year. I was saying, Johnny, listen, you was a cherry pick that went wrong, because they probably looked at you like you was 13-6 at the time. Michael Coffey, he's Deontay Wilder's sparring partner, and I don't know how you gonna handle that. And who were you with? Who were you signed to at the time prior to signing the 2-fight deal with the PBC?
Oh, I was in no man's land. I wasn't signed with nobody. You feel me? I had just fought Efian Jokpa and lost, unfortunately, in a unanimous decision. I was also a 10-1 underdog in that fight. But obviously the goal is to keep getting better, and when the opportunity comes, you got to be in position for it. Like I said, I also just came back from Philip Hergovich's camp in Miami, so that made me, so that put some more fire in me, because it's up to you to put that fire in your own heart. But they called me They called me with a week, 4 days, 5 days. You know what I'm saying? But but it's a lifestyle. I'm in a lifestyle. Let's make it a lifestyle.
Now, you at the time you had a full-time job, right? Hey, your phone, it's on mute.
Yeah, my bad. I be some background noise in the back, so I want to keep the mic off when I ain't talking. But yeah, I had a full-time job for Michael Coffey 1 and 2. You know what I mean? So I could be real. Maybe I messed up a little bit when it came to fight 2, instead of me, because they gave me like a month notice on that fight. So they probably thought I was gonna come in a little bit better shape.
Yeah.
But I came in a little bit overweight. You know what I mean? So we still got the W. That is my fault. That is my growth and my discipline. So I've been training since then, and I'm still training right now. I'm back with Michael Hunter. But I had a full-time job. Right now I'm struggling not to go back to work. So I'm out in these streets hustling, baby. Gambling every night almost.
Hey, man, how was the marriage life treating you?
Well, with that situation, my wife is still in Ethiopia. You feel me? So I talk to her every day, but until I get her here, I'm basically, man, I'm having them lonely nights at night. But with that being said, I am in the gym every night, training sometimes till 3 a.m. Waking up, like I said, training with Michael Hunter at 10 a.m. So we're around the clock. And you see me at this lovely facility.
That's a UFC facility, right?
Yep. I actually just met the Bronze Bomber for the first time, man. I'm with Deontay Wilder, baby. I love Deontay. Wakanda forever, Coach Malachi. You feel me?
Wakanda, man.
Wakanda forever, baby. Hey, I just met him today for the first time, you know what I mean? Because he taking over certain training hours here at the UFC before he go back to Alabama. You feel me? So it was great to meet him. That definitely put the fire into me. He in Vegas right now. He in Vegas right now training this facility.
Okay. You know what I was thinking, Johnny? It'd be good, brother, if you can get a fight on that undercard.
I was thinking the same thing, just in case. I'm trying to be ready for that date. Yeah. You know what I mean? Also, Frank Sanchez is fighting on that undercard. And he didn't fight since January 1st. So I'm keeping those names in mind. Like, who fought on my card that ain't fight again, or they're now finally fighting in it. So it ain't just me, but like I said, maybe I'm just that guy they trying to bring in last minute, but we staying ready over here. We don't know when they gonna bring me, but we gonna be ready. Who else they want me to upset? You feel me? That's how I gotta think every day. Who else they want me to upset?
So when you was on this show last time, I think it was in January, somewhere up in that time, January, February, somewhere up in there, right? You had a new name. Your new name was Six Figure Jonnie. How did that name come about?
People started calling me that after my during my speech when I was like, you know, hey yo, I made 100,000 that night. So you know, I'm like, shit, that's 6 figures, baby. That's 6 figures. So everybody started calling me that. You know what I mean? You know, I had to thank Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? I ain't signed that. I ain't signed. I was doing because everybody else did it.
Hey, you know what? Hey, no.
Everybody do it.
I want you to see. I want you to see this. I remember this.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name. You know.
I remember that. You
Hey,
like
that's the truth. That's the truth, ain't it? Everybody do it, right? Hey, one dude said, thank Al Heyman, I just bought me, you know what I'm saying, 2 houses. I got a business now. I was reading that on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't spoke to my brother yet, but I can't wait till he called me. But I did talk to Sam Watson a little bit last night. You know what I'm saying? They said they're gonna call me today. So we're gonna see what happens, you know what I mean?
What does Sam Watson do, like in his business of boxing?
For the longest time, honestly.
His title.
Huh? Oh, for the longest time, honestly, I thought Sam Watson was Al Heyman when I first started boxing, to be honest with you. But I guess that, and when he go to the hotels, people like, that's Al Heyman right there. I'm like, yo, let's get a picture of Al Heyman. For the longest time, we talking about around like, first when Deontay became champion, for the longest time, that's what they thought was Al Heyman. You feel me? I feel like what Sam Watson do, he recruit fighters. And he, you know, he definitely talked to the fighters, make sure we all on board, ready to get this money, ready, you know, stay motivated. But that's what I feel like he doing, you know what I'm saying? Kind of making sure everything going well, making sure we all having a good time.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Like, man, I love your personality. You're a big dude too, man. Like, that's a big dude, but I probably don't want to run up on him now. But I love your personality. Everybody loves a the underdog story. I kind of look at you kind of like you're an underdog. No one really knew who you were. You upset the apple cart by beating Michael Coffey. And it's like, man, if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. And I feel like as long as you stay in shape and just take it serious, you will be prepared, thoroughly prepared when you go into the gym. Whoever they may call you in the last minute. What you say? They called you for Michael Coffey. What it was 5 days or a week or something like that?
5 days to a week. That's when they called me for him. But the second time they did give me a month. The second time, you know what I'm saying? I still wasn't in better shape like I wanted to be. So that's on me. But you know, we know how.
Jonnie, reception bad. The reception is bad, guys. We're gonna probably wait and see if he can come back. Let me wait and see if he come back, guys. Right now the reception went out. Jonnie, your reception went out, fam. Your reception went out. But listen, all right, all right, there you go. He back. Jonnie back. There you go. All right, I got you.
We know how these things go. You know what I mean? We know how I'm perceived, you know, Coach. And I was watching your show too, man. You know what I'm saying? Where you said I was Malik Scott 2.0. And I actually felt that. I was like, you know, I love Malik Scott. And that is who I study to fight like. And I feel like if I can fight like a Malik Scott but be more aggressive, we gonna have something real good. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I mean, that's kind of like how I envisioned you. I looked at the visual as Malik Scott 2.0.
But before you ever said that, I was already thinking that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know that.
And so people need to know you speak the truth, and you have to love and respect the man that speaks the truth. And you can either take the truth and elevate, or you can take the truth and be mad. Because what you mad at the truth for? You feel me? And that's what it's all about. Taking the truth and using the truth to make you better. And that's kind of what I'm going with, trying to be a Malik Scott that's way more aggressive.
Malik Scott, when he boxed, You know, like
He's a brilliant boxer.
he's a pretty boxer. He understands the game very well. I'm gonna tell you what I do like about Malik Scott. Now he did take a dive against Wilder. Now I don't give a damn nobody. So I seen that dive. Ball like that was a gold medalist.
Look, I ain't gonna say he took a dive, but I myself, I couldn't wait to watch that fight because that is how I was gonna see if Wilder was good or not. I'm like, yo, Malik Scott from Philly, that's a bad man. So I gotta see what happened. So I was waiting to see what happened. You see what I mean? So I don't know nothing about nothing else, but I wait to see what happened. That's all I can say. Like I was looking forward to that. You feel me? That's all I can say.
But I will say this: when I hear Malik Scott talks about boxing and he's teaching, he knows what he's talking about. I really like the way he communicates. I love the way he communicates. I was listening to the way he was communicating with Wilder in the Fury 3 fight, and it was like he was telling them the right things. You know, and I said, okay, Malik on point. You know what I mean? He has a future as a trainer in this. It's just that, you know, Wilder got fatigued. He was tired. You see what I'm saying? So what are you doing for conditioning? What do you do for conditioning? So just in case you have to go 10 rounds or whatever, what are you doing to prepare yourself for that?
Well, you know, right now it came down to obviously cardio. So right now I am is my background noise okay?
No, I'm good.
Okay. So I am doing a lot more running, doing a lot more treadmill work. Stairmaster, I recently added the Stairmaster because my weight wasn't dropping like I wanted it to. It just wasn't dropping. So I'm like, okay, it's simple. You got to work harder, do more cardio, low intensity cardio twice a day. So the Stairmaster has been a big difference maker. Doing the Stairmaster, setting the heart rate at a certain target, and then doing punch drills. You know what I mean? Especially with the bag work, just doing a lot of mid work. Even if it ain't like super hard mid work, I'm just in there punching, developing that muscle memory. You know what I mean? And going back over my technique as far as when I step with my punch and how I punch. And, you know, like if I move to the left, I might hit you with a right. I move to the right, I might still hit you with a right. So working on those type of things as efficiently as possible. Yeah. And then just adding more running, you know what I mean? And swimming.
Oh, running and swimming. So
running and swimming.
All right, you have a 2-fight deal with the PBC. Is there, I have to ask you this question. Is there anything in the contract that says you have to thank Al Heyman first before anything?
Like I said, there's nothing that says you got to thank Al Heyman. I was just doing it because everybody else was doing it. Look, if you jump up and run right now, I'm going to run too. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you jump off a bridge, I might not do that. Okay? So it's levels to the shit. Excuse the French. But if you doing something, and I'm like, well, shit, everybody making money thinking Al Heyman, I need some of that money too. I'm going to thank the motherfucker too. You feel me?
And then again, you made 6 figures for the first time in your life. So
hey, you feel me? But they ain't called me since now. I ain't heard from nobody since. So I'm like, listen, who I gotta thank? I gotta thank you again. What you want me to do, baby?
Hey, so
call me, baby.
You got a 2-fight deal with the PBC.
I done ran through all that, baby. Hey, right now I fight for $50 and a pancake special at IHOP, man. Damn. What's up? Come on now. Hey, but he sent Deontay in there. I got motivated. I said, you know what? I'll fight for free, baby. The king is back. Hey, for real, I ain't gonna lie. I do love me some Deontay Wilder. I can't lie about that, man. You know, the king is back, baby.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? I'm motivated. You feel I'm motivated. So we good. We motivated. So we good right now.
You know what you're gonna have to do? You probably want to talk to D, talk to Deontay Wilder and say, D, look here, man. Man, you know, you can't, you gotta have a heart to heart. D, you came from the bottom.
He did.
You know what it's like that. Take nothing and make something out of it. You was the underdog. You was the one that didn't nobody give a chance. You see what I'm saying? And you are known for blessing people. You blessed Tyson Fury. You blessed Ortiz. You known for blessing fighters, giving them opportunities. Wilder, look your brother, because you can relate to me. Because you've been there and you look out for so many people. You got to hype them up, make them feel real good. And then you got to say, if there's any way you can talk to Al and make sure I can get on your undercard, D-man, fight somebody, man. Because, man, I ain't got paid since the last time in January. I ain't had a fight then. I got a wife. I'm trying to have some kids. I got a dog. I got a cat. Man, the bills piling up and I ain't got no job. You got to talk to him like that, fam.
So honestly, yo, hey, that you might be right, because that shit makes sense to me. I ain't think about that, man. I might see him tomorrow. Hey. He'll be there tomorrow, actually. But I don't know if I can do no. I'm gonna talk to Malik Scott. See, me and Malik Scott, we cool. And you know, so Malik could probably talk to him for me because that's the first thing Malik asked me. Yo, Rice, they ain't get you a fight yet?
No, yeah, that's what you do then. You go
I'm
talk to
like,
Malik's
nah,
guy.
man.
You go,
They ain't hooked me up yet, man. They I don't know what's going on, baby.
It's all about edification. You got to edify the individual that you're talking to that can open up that door for you. After you edify them, and then you just sneak it. Hey, yeah, Malik, man, I ain't had no fight yet, man. You know, you doing wonderful things over here. You one of the best brilliant boxing minds in boxing. You know that. You got D, you got the champ. You know, Malik, man, is any way you can, seeking you get me on the undercard? Like for real, man. You been there. Like Malik Scott has been there before. Wilder's been there before, so it just makes sense to make that connection. Come with that emotional appeal to them, and then see what they say, and seeking they get you on there, seeking they get you on the undercard or something.
Right, and that makes sense too. I feel that, but then I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I am. You know what I'm saying? Just the henchman, the upset king. I'm a king too now, y'all. So we with Wakanda. It's a new king in there. Like what's the? It's a new king in there, baby. The upset king, baby. Y'all got y'all true king. Make me the upset king. Who want to get upset? Shit, who want to get upset? We got to. Hey, now I'm your king, and I don't say that, y'all. I'm joking, y'all. I got some more work to do.
Is there anybody you want? Like anybody you want to fight next, or you just don't care? Just whoever they put you in there with. You know you got a job to do in order to make the money that you need to take care of your family.
Honestly, lately I've been getting desperate. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. And I want to win, okay? So lately it's been like, all right, I'm accepting my role, the upset king. So whoever they talking about the most, that's who I gotta fight now. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't run from that. That's the position I'm in. So I gotta push myself to train harder and be like, yeah, whoever y'all got built up, let me go ahead and get that. You know what I'm saying? Let me prove myself. You feel me? Because it ain't no running from proving yourself. It ain't no hiding no more. So it's like, man, every day I wake up, I'm like, yo, I got to work harder because I ain't going to move forward because they not going to give me no easy buckets. They only going to give me the top dogs. And I can't be shocked that that's what they're going to do. So let's keep the winning going. Let's keep the winning going. Because, I don't got no names right now. But, I know who out there. Frank Sanchez, top ranked guys. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody out there. So let's keep upsetting people. Let's keep going. Fuck it.
What about Kalnaki? Would you fight Adam Kalnaki? He's PBC, right?
I got to. I heard he trying to go out with a victory though, so he don't want to do that.
No, but they might look at you as food. He might think, yeah, man, you can get this dude right here.
Hey, they're not gonna think that, man. I'm the fastest thing on 2 feet, man. Hey, the way I'm moving right now, man, I'm all around that ring, baby, all around that ring. So, you know what? If you want that, let's get it, man. Because I'm watching Ali Demetrion too, because he good too. And I'm like, man, you know what? What else can you do to prove yourself, man? Come taste this right hand. What's up? That's what's coming.
So if you have another fight with the PBC, would it be 6 figures? Would it be 100,000, or you really don't know yet? You're on mute. You're on mute. Hold on. You're on mute. I can't hear you.
Oh shit, my bad. Minimum 6 figures. Finna be 7. You know what I'm saying? So, but with inflation and I got married, that's gonna be about 4 figures, baby. 4 figures, and I'm ready for it, man.
Yeah, man. So I mean, I swear, man, I'm really am rooting for you, bro. Like, man, I want to see you win, man, because I know for a fact, I said you was a cherry pick that went wrong. You upset the apple cart not once but twice. Now it's like, okay, we got a good guy, but I'm hearing the PBC is having trouble giving their fighters fight dates. I heard Keith Thurman crying about the fight dates. So I'm like, is that the issue you're having as well? They just don't have any fight dates for you?
And look, that like I said, I did have a meeting with one of the matchmakers. You hear me very well? You hear me good? I had a meeting with one of the matchmakers, and he was like, yo, we are backed up a little bit. We got all kind of fights coming out. We're going to be fighting here. We're going to be fighting there. So y'all going to get a lot of fights. So y'all get ready for the PBC takeover. It's going to be a lot of fights, baby. But unfortunately, right now, they're just going to call me. Call me like my name Tyrone. I'm going to be ready to answer that phone. You feel me? And I see that's where I'm at. But guess what? The more time you give me, the more dangerous I become. The more I get to sit there and contemplate in my dark room by myself, like, yo, what we gonna do, baby?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the gym.
Yeah.
The more time you give me, the more dangerous I'm gonna become. Simple as that. Because once that groove get to going, And my confidence, my confidence make me delusional. My
Yeah.
confidence make me feel like I could beat the whole world. So keep giving me that time and call me, and we're gonna get it done for real. Cause you see how I'm getting. I'm about to get crazy too.
So what are you doing to be able to? Every time you go to train, right? You have to pay people, right? How does that work?
Well, the situation I'm in right now is my people's is ready to get paid, but I don't pay anyone right now. I pay when I fight, I pay. You feel me? But in the meantime, I am in different training camps. So I am working with Michael Hunter right now, like I said, and he's paying me weekly. I also work with Charles Martin to get him ready for his Devin Vargas fight. He looked sensational, by the way. You know what I mean? So I was getting paid for that, for those camps. So, right now, there is some desperation going on for me, but it's only making me want to fight harder. You know what I mean? It's only making me want to win more. You know what I'm saying? I was working with FN Joppa again as well. So that definitely made me better. And you saw who he fought his most recent fight. I don't know if you saw the fight. I don't know if you watched Top Rank at all. But I'm like, man, look, man. I'm like, look, I got my ass beat and sparring for him to go and fight this guy. But let me tell you, if he was ready to fight somebody big and strong and all that good stuff. So I'm feeding off all of this, man. I'm trying my best to stay motivated. I'm putting myself in uncomfortable positions to push me even harder. Because, like I said, people got to get paid, and the money going to come one way or another. It's going to come. You know what I'm saying? If you look the part, the money going to come. So that's what I'm trying to do. Look the part. I'm definitely wanting that money. I'm definitely needing that money. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely ready for them to call me the upset king.
How does it for the fans, for the people who watching this show? How does it work? Like when I'm not necessarily saying your business, but can you give me an idea? Like when a fighter gets paid, how does that money get divided?
Usually, there's something understood amongst every fighter is different. Okay, some fighters got managers; they got to pay their managers. And that percentage could be 20 to 30. Whoever you sign with. Some fighters got advisors. That's like 10%. Some fighters got coaches, you know what I'm saying? Where they got like 2 coaches. They may, split the 10% because usually your coach is gonna get 10%.
Okay.
That's pretty understandable. So you might split that with your coaches. You also might have, you know what I'm saying, where you got to pay some trainers, where you got some people specifically for your strength and conditioning. You know what I'm saying? That you may have to pay a percentage to them, or you may pay them a flat fee. You know what I'm saying? So it happens in different ways. But one thing you better do is have the IRS ready to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Because they called me the other day. I told them, look, when Al call me, I'm going to call you. So they gave me some time. And that's a true story about the IRS on my ass. Credit score down low. But guess what? I'm buying my next house cash, though. So I ain't worried about none of that. You know what I'm saying? At the end, it just is what it is. But usually, you want to make sure you get the most money out your check. That's all I can say. If you ain't getting the most money out your check, you doing something wrong. That money got to be divided.
So an advisor, what would Al Heyman would be something like an advisor then, right?
Yes, Al Heyman will be an advisor, but he's not necessarily my advisor because only thing I just signed was like, yo, the next 2 fights, I'm rocking with PBC. You feel me? Right. So I don't have to pay him no 10% or none of that, but that's what he is. He's an advisor. Right. You see what I'm saying? But in the meantime, it's just when I get paid right now, I just got to pay my coaches. That's the situation I'm in right now.
In the IRS. So when you get paid, what do? You take because what you make that's not what you have. You automatically know whatever you make, you got to automatically take off the top what you're going to have to pay the IRS.
I take off top of who I give it who?
The IRS. The IRS.
Oh no, I don't do that. Hey. I don't do that, man. I got Wesley Snipes. Wesley Snipes got my back. Nah, for real, the IRS, I'm just lying, man. Listen, I'm gonna pay y'all money. I know I owe y'all, baby. I'm on a payment plan. This ain't a joke, but look, I'm man, I'm out here living though, baby. Look, y'all need to keep me alive, baby. Just let me get a few fights. I'm gonna pay y'all, man. Keep me alive. I filed my taxes. Okay. I ain't paying, but I filed them. Yeah. So they know I'm here. You know what I'm saying? The PBP loans, they only gave me $1,500. I'm on the payment plan paying them back right now. So they ain't get me. I ain't get that $20,000, baby. I got $1,500. So I'm paying that right now. That's coming right out of my bank account. Yeah. I'm in a crazy situation. Guess what? I got to fight my way out, man. So, I'm dangerous right now, man. I'm dangerous right now. Y'all call me to fight. I'm coming to win because I'm trying to stay out of tax jail. So I'm fighting for something different.
Listen, man. All jokes aside, Talk to Malik Scott, bro. Talk to Malik Scott, man. Seeking you get on that fight card, man. Seeking you get on that Deontay Wilder fight card, man. Have a heart-to-heart with him and just really talk to him, man, and let him know, because he's been there. He's been in your situation before. You haven't fought since January, and I think Wilder carries a lot of weight over there with the PBC, and you know, hey, look, yeah, this is what I want on the card. Hopefully it will. I mean, I'm not saying it'll work, but I mean, hell, I mean, what the hell you got to lose at this point? You get what I'm saying?
You 100% correct. You know what I mean? You 100% correct. You know what I mean? But you know, it's hard for me to be like, you know, it's hard for brothers sometimes to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? But Malik Scott actually came and offered me his help. You know what I'm saying? He just said, hey, you know, he didn't offer me help per se. He literally showed a lot of concern. You know what I'm saying? And wondering what's going on. I said, you know, me, I'm just trying to stay ready, Malik. You know what I mean? It is what it is, baby. That's all I can do. I know the situation I'm in. I know how people perceive me. I'm still unproven. They's like, all right, he won 2 fights, but okay, that was Michael Coffey. It was a lot of people on the fence about Michael Coffey. A lot of people wasn't on the fence. So it's like, I'm just like, okay, who you want me to test next? That's how I'm looking at it. That's the only way I can look at it. Who you want me to test next? You feel me? Because it's like, yo, we know my record 15-6. Somebody asked me, what's your record? I'm like, damn, 15-6. I'm like, shit, that's motherfucking awful.
Yeah. That's how they look at that. But you can turn it around. You know, boxing, you know, it's about matchups. And I feel like someone like you have to be active. Man, at least, man, if you can get like maybe 3 fights a year, that'd be great. You with the PBC on a 2-fight deal. Is there anything, any other way that you know what you can do to help your situation where you can get more fights, or what you do? You just be in different people's training camps, making money with them, sparring and getting them ready for their fights. Is that what's keeping you afloat now?
Yeah, well, you know, right now the situation is I am in different training camps. I'm helping them. I'm getting paid, you know, but I don't go in there to fight the way you want me to fight, or sparring wise. I'll let you know I'm here to get mines. You feel me? I'm here to get mines, and hopefully you get better and we get better. You know what I mean? And that's simple. Now, I obviously thought about this too. What do I need to do to fight more? It's simple. You got to be in high demand. You know what I mean? You got to be in high demand. And so I'm sitting here trying to be as creative as possible to get people to want to see me fight. You know what I mean? And like you said, it's kind of one of those catch-22s. The only way they're going to want to see me fight is if I fight more. The only way I'm going to get to fight more is if the people want to see me fight. So it's like, right now I'm just a sponge with an open mind, trying to pick up everything I can learn, trying to constantly better myself, getting a routine to where I'm just like, I'm always ready. You know what I mean? I pushed myself so hard last week. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, I'm pushing, but it just ain't enough. So I'm like trying to keep that fuel burning, just be a smart fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, watching your show, staying motivated, watching other boxing shows, watching other fighters. Like I said, met Deontay, staying motivated, baby. I think Al Heyman sent Deontay here for me to meet him, so I can stay motivated. You know what I mean? That's a joke, but we out here getting to it, man. You know, by any means necessary. You feel me?
Yeah.
And this is what I do. Boxing is my passion, and it's a growing fighter, and it's a growing fire. And we know also, I might be in a drought right now for fights, but then next year, the next 2 years, I'm fighting all the time. It kind of goes up and down. We don't know.
So right now, you trying to weather the storm right now. You're in the weather the storm mode. So do you foresee yourself having to go back on a 9 to 5 until you get a fight?
Hey, listen, man. It could. What in my heart of hearts, I'm like, listen, I want to keep elevating. Okay. I have been gambling every night. My schedule right now, I'm gonna tell you my schedule. 10 a.m. to 2, I train at UFC. All right. I go home, I take a nap from 3 to about 5. Then I'm back in the gym from 6 to 12. Then I gamble till 3 a.m., man. So if that dice keep hitting at 7 when I come out, I ain't gonna be working, baby. But that's where I'm at right now. When I hit that, come on, yo.
I can hear it now. Goddamn, man. Oh man, PBC fighters shoot dice. They ain't got no money. They broke. They behind with the IRS. Oh man, cause I was under the pressure. Go ahead,
I'm out here shooting that dice. Blackjack. Hey, split on the eights and the aces. I'm out. I'm investing, man. I'm investing. My whole life's a gamble anyway. But that's the situation I'm in. I could work 9 to 5, or 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Right.
Or I can keep these dice hot. What you want me to do? I'm gonna keep these dice hot. I mean, shit. And it's a situation I'm in, but I'm hustling, baby. I can work for the other man. I can keep that hot hand.
Keep that hot hand. Yeah. Hey, so for everybody who don't know, let everybody know where you from.
Hey, yo, I'm from South Carolina, Columbia, South Carolina. I've been living in Los Angeles for the start of my career. Then I had to make a move to Las Vegas. I said Los Angeles is just too inconsistent, too far in between. I'm wasting time in traffic, so I'm in Vegas. The heart of hearts of boxing. I'm doing my thing out here. I'm training hard. You know what I mean? And we getting ready. We staying ready.
What gym are you working out at again? I just want to.
I'm at Bones Adams Boxing Gym, but currently I've been doing a lot of my training at the UFC Institute, the UFC Performance Institute.
Okay, UFC Performance Institute.
Yep, Apex. They got a boxing facility built for boxers. Joe Joyce trains out here. Like I said, Deontay Wilder's here right now. Michael Hunter's here right now. Charles Martin's here right now. You know what I mean? So we've kind of made this, where we train at, because it's a big facility, but they created a small boxing facility for us, for boxers. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's great, man. Jonnie, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I want to see you get a fight so bad, fam. I do know that it's kind of rough over there with the PBC. Fighters not able to get fight dates. Just keep grinding. Don't do anything that's gonna make your situation worse. You see what I'm saying? Just stay focused. Stay prayed up. If you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. Don't let them catch you slipping, because you just never know when you're going to get that phone call. Do you foresee, what if you get a call from like a different promotional company, like maybe a Top Rank or a Golden Boy? Is that how it works? Do you think you'll get a call from them, or PBC?
So I did get a call from them before. To fight I think it was testing the waters. They wanted me to fight Jerry Anderson. But they was only talking about 70,000 at the time. You see what I'm saying? And Al Heyman had then guaranteed your boy way more than that. You feel me? But this is right off the first win though. So I'm feeling high, emotions running high. I'm like, come on, man. Gotta come at me with, way more than that, baby. That's the whole, you got the wrong number with the wrong number, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta come at me way more than that. But now I'm like, shit, out of respect, I would call the guy I'm dealing with a matchmaker, I would call him if I got offered a fight now. I would call him like, yo, what's up? Can I take this fight? Can we work this out together? You know what I'm saying? Wakanda forever, but let a brother go across the road real quick and handle this. You know what I'm saying? Are we cool? Man to man, player to player, pimp to pimp. What's up?
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, you would get in contact with Al.
That's what I would do.
Or Sam. Who would you get in contact with?
I would get in contact with Sam, more likely.
Okay.
So that's what I would do. But of course, you know what I'm saying, I do want that 6 figures. But at this point, what is 6 figures?
Right.
We ain't fought since January.
Yeah.
What we gonna do, baby?
Yeah. You're right.
And I'm trying to be ready for the best guys out there, because obviously I think Jared Anderson is one of the better guys out there, one of the best out there. I really do. I'm not gonna sit here and say otherwise. So we're trying to prepare for the best guys. You know what I'm saying? Via Top Rank, via PBC, via motherfucking what's the other people over there? Sky Sports, whatever they got going on.
Sky Sports or whatever. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, tell Al to send me to all of them, baby. We gonna get them.
Yeah.
I have PBC on my trunk, so we gonna get them. You feel me?
I mean, you probably won't have any issues with them allowing you to cross the street, because you're not one of the top guys. So maybe you won't have to deal with the politics of that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you got a family to feed. Yeah, they paid you 6 figures, but you ain't fought since January. And how long is that money going to last when you got bills to pay, wife, IRS, coaches, trainers, managers, and then, okay, now, all right, one fight. Okay, but damn, dog, like, I'm living in a, did you get you a new house, or are you still in your apartment?
No, I didn't get a new house yet, but I did, like I said, I got a new wife. So I'm telling her right now, you know what I'm saying? Next fight, I'm gonna get us a new crib. Don't even trip. Cash, baby. and my credit score ain't up there. I'm gonna pay for that cash. But listen, we that's the position we in right now, and we're gonna make the best out of it, and we're gonna be ready, man. Because like I said, you know, I tell myself every day. That's what I tell myself. You gotta be in great shape. Gotta be in great shape. That's all you need to focus on right now. The money gonna always come because you a hustler, baby. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you got that hot hand, baby. And you know how to count to 21. So you know how to get that blackjack money. You know, I know how to get money. If you really want that money, get that money and be ready to box though. Because that's what you do. And you upset these dudes. I'm the upset king, man.
Man, look here, man. Hey, Johnny, man, listen, man. I really want to see you do well, bro. I really mean that. Honestly, you see what I'm saying? I want to see you do well. I just want you to stay focused, man. You know, when the opportunity to present itself, be ready for it. You see what I'm saying? And that's the meaning of if you stay ready, you ain't never got to get ready. You just never know when the opportunity is going to come. You know, God put you in a good position. Now it's trying to maintain and just know that phone call will happen. Keep communicating with Sam. Keep just like stay in their face. Talk to them. Hey, you know, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people calling them, but just stay in their face. Talk to the people. Let them know. Yeah, man, this dude hungry, man. He really doing this thing. He really want it, man. Let's go ahead and keep him in mind when we have something coming up. Yeah, get in contact with Johnny. See if he'll, you know what I mean. Just don't lose focus. Just stay in the gym. I follow you on TikTok. Follow you on Instagram. I do see you posting all of your stuff, you training and stuff, and I love to see that. Please continue to do that, brother. Is there anything else you want to say before we go?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you speak the truth, and the truth is gonna set us all free one day. You know what I'm saying? But I do thank you for your encouragement. And you know, that situation I'm in, it's the life of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not a big name. I was still looked at as the underdog, still looked at as, the journeyman, whatever they want to call me. But you know, it's how you look at yourself, and keep giving me opportunity. I'm gonna keep making the most of it. And like I said, thank you once again, coach. Thank you for your show. It keeps us going. It keeps us motivated. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm here for, the motivation to keep going.
What's your Instagram handle? Because I want
to. My Instagram is Forever Johnny Rice. TikTok, Forever Johnny Rice. Everything Forever Johnny Rice. You feel me?
Okay, Forever Johnny Rice. I got you. I'm gonna share it with everybody, man. Hey, Johnny Rice, thank you so much, brother, man. Much love.
Thank you, man. I'm excited.
Give my brother a round of applause, Johnny Rice, man. Johnny Rice, man. Give my brother a round of applause, man. Yeah, man. Give my brother a round of applause, man. Yeah, man. God dang. Yeah, look here, man. Man, that brother, let me tell you something, man. That dude's solid, bro. Like, he's an underdog. It's funny that he brought that up about Malik Scott, because I did say he was Malik Scott 2.0. And you guys know how I be clowning and just joking and stuff like that. And there's levels to it. There's levels to this stuff. You get what I'm saying? But I'm thankful that he was able to get a 6-figure payday with Al Heyman. I think he said 100,000. He got 100,000 with Al Heyman. That's great. I want to see my brother get more fights. I'm glad he broke down to us, hey, man, he got to talk to Sam, and I do know that a lot of those guys in the PBC, they are backed up with fights. A lot of those fighters can't get fight dates. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's kind of like, damn, you can't get a fight date. So you really got to try to manage whatever money that you make. You really got to try to manage that, because you just never know when you're going to fight again. You get what I'm saying? So, and this is why you have to live kind of like below your means, because if you live at the maximum outcome of your means, then as soon as you hit a slump, it's like, man, I still got to try to keep these bills up. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out, man. Shout out to Johnny Rice. He said Johnny Rice, the PBC boogeyman. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What you say, JT? He said gambling ain't it, man. Yeah, I know gambling ain't it, dog. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. He said he got the hot hand right now, man. So I don't want to see the brother. I don't want to see the brother, man. I want to see him win. Period. I want to see Johnny Rice win, because he's a 15-6 fighter. He upset the upper card with Michael Coffey twice, and he could turn it around. I'm not saying he's going to be an elite fighter. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying man, maybe he can get to 20. Maybe he can get to 20-6 or 21-6, and consistently. Okay, promoters, matchmakers. Hey, let's get Johnny Rice, because the matchmaker job. Check this out. The matchmaker's job especially when if he works for another promotion company. The matchmaker's job is to make sure that they find a fighter that's going to be a perfect match, a cherry pick for the promoter's fighter. And I broke this down to you guys. Oh yeah, let's get Michael Coffey, dog. Yeah, I mean Johnny Rice. Yeah, he's sweet. Yeah, our fighter should be able to beat him. Yeah, that shouldn't be no problem. And then sometimes that's when they say when cherry picking goes wrong. Sometimes you pick the wrong cherry.
True.
Hey, sometimes you pick the wrong cherry, boy. And Johnny Rice is the wrong cherry. He's a big dude, dog. He about 6'5", 6'6", somewhere up in there. Man, you seen that dude big, dog. He's not no little guy. He's a big dude. You see what I'm saying? Bro, like, yeah, like, you want to run up on him. He said gambling ain't it. I'm at the dice game at 9. F it. Shout out to Tay. So, listen, man, you know what we need to do? We need to boycott. We need to get together. And we need to get outside of the PBC offices. And we need to protest for my dog. We need to protest for my dog, Johnny Rice. We gonna try to get our dog a fight. Let's see. Man, I don't know, whether it's Hobo Sam, Poke Chop Willie. It's something that he brought up though. He could have took the fight. A Golden Boy offered him a fight for $70,000. He said he turned it down. Shout out to Thug and D, man. Shout out to Thug and D. Shout out to Giovanni. Because he was promised more than that from Al Heyman, 100,000. This is the thing, though, guys. Al Heyman can promise you whatever. Yo, I'm gonna make sure you get paid $2 million next time you fight. Just throwing that out there, right? Agent Broner talked about this as well. He said the reason why they don't really call me because they know they got to pay me. They got to pay me, and I ain't gonna be fighting for nothing. So what they'll do is this, okay, you ain't gonna be fighting for nothing. That's fine. But guess what? It's gonna be a while for you get a fight. I'm not saying this is Johnny Rice situation. This ain't Johnny Rice situation. But I'm talking about Agent Broner now. So it's gonna be a while before you get a fight. Yeah, we paid you $3 million this fight right here. But guess what? It's gonna be another 1.5 to 2 years before you get another fight.
True.
And like the brother say, he talking about IRS calling this door right now. IRS calling this door. You know, IRS, hey, look here, baby boy, check this out. And the IRS come through. The IRS want their money. That's how they got it set up in America. The tax man want their money. Shout out to Thug and D. He say 6 figure gonna make the most about it, I think. Yeah, you know, hey, you know what though? The tax man gonna want their money. And this is the way the system is set up over here in America, probably around the world, globally. They may not be called IRS around the world, but they may be called under different names, but it's the same shit. The same shit. Julio Guzman said, he said PBC Mafia coach. I'm just saying, the man got a wife. Our brother got a wife. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? And you know, he got a wife to take care of, dog. He got a wife to take care of now. Glad he ain't got no kids. Shout out to LEN. He said, hey, coach, I hope Al don't reprimand Johnny for this interview.
True.
No, we ain't gonna say nothing bad about Al Heyman. I ain't saying nothing bad about Al Heyman. I don't want to, you know, and I don't know that brother Al Heyman. So I'm not gonna say anything to try to throw my brother. I'm gonna do that my brother like that. What I will say is this. I just hope that Al gets our brother another fight, or if Sam Watson get our brother another fight, man. And I think maybe Johnny has to compromise. Okay, I'll tell you what. Can you get me another fight? I know I was promised $100,000. That may mess up the apple cart. I'm willing to take less. I'm willing to take less for this particular fight. You see what I'm saying? Because look at it. You rather fight once. Okay, you get paid once a year. You made $100,000 for a fight, right? But our brother may not get another fight until next year sometime. Hopefully that's not the case. Or what would make you more attractive to a matchmaker or promoter? Look here, baby boy, check this out. I got this dude over here named Johnny Rice. Now, we can get him for the low. Yeah. And he put on a good fight. Yeah. So he promised 100 racks from Al Heyman in the PBC. Has he ever met Al Heyman? Nah, he ain't never met Al Heyman. He don't know what he look like outside of the pictures. Okay, he don't know what Al Heyman look like. Okay, yeah. Okay, but what we gonna do, baby boy, check this out. what we gonna do? We got our frozen cup. I have a whole head cheese sandwich that we can give them on the back end. You know what I mean? 2-pack annihilators, a box of lemon heads, a Snickers bar, a couple of M&Ms, and a case of Corona, and we gonna call it a day. You ain't gonna better do my dog Johnny Rice like that. We need our money. My dog need his money up front. He need to look here, but look here. I would love, man. I'll tell you what, man. Let me tell you something, dog. I really need to be a voice in boxing. I need to be somebody, a hype man in boxing. I'm dead at. The more I think about it, the more it makes sense. You said the thing is, Rice probably isn't even the worst. Isn't even the worst of these cases. Imagine all of those other unknown PBC fighters. Hey, Jay, you hit the nail right on the head, fam. You hit the nail right on the head, fam. Those other dudes. You see what I'm saying? And this is what I'm saying, fam. Bro, like, I told the kid who I told we're gonna get him back on here too, Kid Austin. Kid Austin signed a promotional contract with Golden Boy Promotions. His father said that they paying him very well, and he's headlining. He has a headliner coming up in a couple of weeks, right? So my thing is, if you're a fighter, hey, Lynn, what'd you say? He said, I like Coach for the voice of boxing. I'm telling you, dog, have me on there. Listen, we gonna get some fights, because y'all know me, I can talk. Y'all know I can talk. Y'all know. Hey, just imagine me. He said you could be Kid Austin and Johnny Rice.
True,
Hey, hook him up. Hook him up. I'm just gonna be the hype man. Just imagine me selling the fight. Me doing the interviews, talking, yeah, look here, man, baby boy, check this out. Look here, my dog 15-6. Don't even look at the record. We're gonna put Paul, we're gonna beat the brakes off this dude right here. I know you picked him. I know what you're thinking. You thinking that this sweet over here, but ain't nothing sweet over here about this here. But I'm telling you, boy, look here, man. You're trash, you're garbage, you overrated. Who you supposed to be again? Adam Kalnaki. Kalnaki, man. Look here, man. You a straight, listen, man. Look here, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. I know you the great white hope. I know you the one that they picked. You know what I mean? But you're gonna get the brakes beat off you this coming up. I promise you, if I'm the hype man, I will get under the other boxer's skin. Now I'm gonna need you. Now what I'm gonna do is, if I'm your hype man, you better back it up. You better back it up in the ring now, because he's gonna be mad. He gonna be trying to take your head off now. He gonna be trying to take your head off.
But this bum is taking the easy matches. Fight another bum.
Hey, Jamario Dixon, you say, Coach, you can make some changes in the sport. I mean, listen, I'm a small fish, dog. I don't know if I can make changes in the sport, but I'm saying from an orator standpoint, from just getting on there, having a mouthpiece talking, closed mouth don't get fed. You said I probably would have took that 70K and upset another fighter if I was him, but I respect him better than himself. No, he probably couldn't do it because, well, you know what? I don't know. He probably couldn't do it. Remember, he's under contract with PBC. So he would have had to get permission from a Sam Watson. Sam, look here, baby boy. I know y'all promised me 100 racks, to fight, but look here, I got an opportunity to fight on the Golden Boy card. You get what I'm saying? I got an opportunity to fight on the Golden Boy card, baby boy. So I want to make that. Hey guys, let me drop the phone line so y'all can call in. Let me drop the phone line. Sorry about that, fam. Let me drop the phone line. Listen. Let's get back on David Benavidez, anyways. But let me drop the phone. Phone line's open, guys. 530-494-9636. Y'all can call in. Anybody want to call in? Y'all call in. I want to see that brother win, though. I want to see that brother win. The brother got the IRS breathing down his neck. He's shooting dice. So, hey, Bless, I can see it now. Man, them niggas over there at PBC, they broke. They over there shooting dice. They shooting dice. Man, they behind in the taxes. They ain't got Bless, I'm telling you what it's gonna be. Somebody gonna put a
unknown caller.
Hey, Bless, somebody gonna do a video. Tell you what it's gonna be. You already know what it's gonna be, Bless. I can promise you that. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Mo City.
Mo City, talk to me, dog. Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Hey, man, first of all, I want to thank Al Heyman. But second of all, man.
Go ahead.
Second of all, man, that was a great interview, man. Man, I'm cheering for Johnny, man. Come on, man. They got to show Johnny a little bit more love. But between what Johnny just said and what Adrian Broner be saying, y'all be careful with this PBC now. That's all I'm going to say, man. I'm just saying, man. the writing is all on the walls, man. You got to be careful, man. Everything that shine ain't gold, man. I'm just saying. But, once again, Coach, that was a great interview. But before I get out of here, I got to make sure I thank Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, man, Coach, man, appreciate you for even putting it down how you do, bro. And we going to holler.
Hey, Mo City, drop your link. Drop your link on your channel, on the chat.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, Coach. I'm going to do that. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Shout out to my main man, Mo City from Houston, man. Houston, Texas, man. My main man, Mo City from Houston, Texas. He has a YouTube channel called Behind the Hands TV. He interview all the fighters. He got 50 Cent on there. He's interviewing 50 Cent. Good channel too, man. He asks hella good questions. He's a high energy type guy. He's not a boring, it's not a boring type, personality. Like for real, I'm a high energy dude. I like high energy guys. You know what I mean? I like high energy guys. So, on pause. I mean, I'm just saying, like, from a work standpoint, the way he's interviewing fighters, he has a personality. Mo City has a personality. And this shit was funny as hell. The 50 Cent interview he did, 50 looked at him like, 50 like, yeah, no, man, the fight gonna happen. And Mo City like, look here, man, they ain't announced this fight yet with Crawford Spence. Man, it's almost November. What he doing out there in a celebrity basketball match, scoring a triple-double? He could have hurt himself. Man, that don't seem like that he getting ready for a fight if he's doing that. And I'm like, man, yeah, man. Hey. I said, damn, I didn't even look at it that way until he said something. I said, damn, boy, no, you know what? I didn't look at it that way. I didn't look at it that way until Mo City said that. So, hey, look here, bro. Hey, looking bad. Hey, looking bad. Hey, King KO said, what kind of task let the guy Johnny Fenton? Hey, I said that. Hey, he said, Poach Chop Willie, still wait for that back end, but I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. Hey, look here, man. They got my dog. We ain't going. Hey, listen. They say I don't like PBC fighters. Look, I like my dog Johnny Rice. He a PBC fighter. You see what I'm saying? I like AB. He a PBC fighter. You see what I'm saying? I like Tank. There's a lot of fighters I like. Now, I will criticize a fighter if I see they moving, if they shaking like booty meat, if they ain't moving like I feel like they should. I give fighters, this what I do, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. The fighters that get all of the hype, the fighters who everybody's telling me, hey, we got over 400 people in here, guys. Let's see can we get to like something. We need 57 likes to get it up to 300. The fighters who everybody's telling me that's a killer, that's Matilda Gorilla, Donkey Kong, you know what I mean? And you telling me this guy that is this, and he fighting whole head cheese sandwiches, pork chops, neck bones, a pot of collard greens with the fat back in it. He's having these types of fights, but you telling me he's a killer and he ain't fighting no damn body. You know what I mean? Listen, my dog, hey, hold on, let me tell you something, man. They got my dog Johnny Rice, man. Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna say no names, but they got my dog. My dog still riding in the bro.
I am the #1 contender. I'm tired of James the Poodle, Grim Reaper, whatever you want to call himself, ducking me. All right, I'm tired of man driving around town in 8 Rolls Royces. He ain't fought nobody. I'm still in a bro hand. Exactly.
He said Johnny Rice is the boxing version of the brother, man. Hey, listen, man. Johnny Rice is hilarious, dog. How can you not like this dude? How can you not like this dude? How can you not like him? Like you can't help but root for him. I really want to see him. All jokes aside, I really want to see my brother. I want to see him win, dog. Because I like to see the underdog come up. I like to see the underdog come up. You know what I mean? But goddamn, everybody got to think, everybody got to think, hey, man, I don't know, man. Hey, listen, check this out. Even David Benavidez, let's get back to David Benavidez. Even David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, even his father, shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Foxy Brown.
True.
Shout out to my sister Foxy Brown. Shout out to Haleen. Shout out to Bless 365. Wole, what's going on, Wole? Thuggin' D. Thuggin' D. Shout out to Thuggin' D, man. Goozy. That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. We got to get my dog Johnny Rice a fight. And it's something that the brother said in the chat. He said, what about the other fighters that's on the PBC? That's what I'm saying, dog. Like, if you don't win, this is what I'm telling Kane. Kane, like, look here, man. The UFC fighters, they ain't making nothing. Like as though the boxers are making all the money. The boxers ain't making money. The boxers making $40,000 a year. You can now, of course, he did preface that by saying he did Hang on, Jason Ball. Shout out to my dog, Jason Ball. Hey, Jason, you know what? I was really thinking about making you a moderator, Jason. I was really thinking about making you a moderator, Jason. But the only reason I won't make you one, because I feel like you got some beef in your heart. And if I make you a moderator, you're going to start blocking everybody. I think if I make you a moderator, Jason, you will start blocking everybody, and I just can't have that. So for those purposes, shout out to Jason Mones. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You know what I mean? And from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to Jason.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Jason, man. Jason, one thing I will say about you, Jason. You are a strange fellow. You are strange, but you come over here every day. You come over here every day, Jason. So, you know what? I think maybe I've been too hard on you. Pause. I think I may be too hard on you. Pause. So I'm going to ease up, Jason. I'm going to ease up. You know what I mean? I want to know, can we squash the beef? Whatever beef me and you had, can we squash the beef? I was beefing with another brother. His name was Kareem. Kareem from Clearwater. He's always calling and threatening me, say he wanted to pull up and all that stuff there, and he never pulled up. We ended up squashing the beef. So I'm gonna offer you an olive branch, Jason, and we gonna start off on a new chapter. You know, start on the right foot this time, and let's see, can we squash the beef? Hey, listen, Jason, I'm gonna tell you something now. Because if we don't squash the beef, it's gonna be trouble. Now walk it out.
Who he is, DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
huh? Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Well, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. I'm walking off.
Let's get this round of applause. Hey, I'm getting emotional. Jason, you got me about the crowd. Oh, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. From the bottom of my heart. Hey, Gary Hogan say, don't trust him, coach. Gary Hogan say, don't trust him, coach. Coach, don't trust him. Hey, Jason say, he said, let me unify with Kareem. My name Sherry Pitt. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Hey, shout out to Doggone Jason.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, listen, but all jokes aside, we gotta listen. My dog Jonnie Rice. Now, I listen. I want to see my dog Jonnie Rice get another fight this year. He gotta get another fight this year, man. It ain't looking bad, Jason. It ain't looking good over there at the PBC, dog. I hear what you're saying, dog, but it ain't looking good right now. It's shaking like booty meat over there. My dog Jonnie Rice, you heard him. The man got tax problems. He can't get no fights right now. He has a wife. He's contemplating going back to get a 9-to-5 job. He was working at the Gentleman's Club. I think he was a bouncer at the Gentleman's Club before he got the 6-figure contract with the PBC. But ever since he got that contract, they ain't put him in no more fights. So Jason, what I'm gonna need you to do, since you represent the PBC, I'm gonna need you to call Al. I'm gonna need you to call Al and get my dog some more fights. Come on. We can't have my dog shooting dice, trying to get money to support him and his wife. It kind of remind me of shout out to OG, shout out to OG, man, OGG. You say in reference to Jonnie Rice, anybody that refers to Deontay Wilder as king is definitely not likable. Oh man, look here, man. Look here, man. Hey, check this out, dog. You don't understand the politics. You got to understand the politics game, dog. You can't. You know, I think you're being too hard on my dog Johnny Rice, man. You're being too hard on. I don't think you understand the dynamics of what's going on, my brother. I get what you're saying, though. OWG, I get what you're saying, my brother, but you know, you got to understand the brother trying to get some more fights. You know, he's a struggling fighter and he's trying to get some more fights. So you understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Thug and D. I can't wait to watch Shoo Friday. Shoo Friday. He up next. Yeah. We're gonna talk about tomorrow and the rest of this week. We're gonna talk about Shakur Stevenson. You know, coming up. We're gonna talk about Shakur Stevenson. You get what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta. Hey, bro, all I'm saying, dog, is this. It ain't looking good over there, because all I'm saying, dog. Hey, Bless, I get it. I understand. I know we supposed to be pro Wakanda. I know this, right? But it ain't looking good over there. It ain't looking good over there, man. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I honestly believe if he was with Top Rank, he would consistently get fights. I really believe that. I think if he was, I think if he was with Top Rank, he would consistently get fights. Shout out to Halim. He say, Coach, who you got? Who you got? Sleepy Joe or Parker Penn? I'm gonna go with Joe Joyce. I'm gonna go with the Juggernaut. I just like the way he come to the ring with the Juggernaut helmet on his head and run to the ring. I'm gonna go with Joe Joyce. Fuck it. Hey, let's see if we get 300 likes. I'm gonna go with Joe. I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. We need 26 more likes, guys, for me to get to 300. We need 26 likes. Help the old boy out. It's gonna be a content creator, man. So at the PBC. Okay, so let me get it straight. We got Jermall Charlo. Shout out to Jermall Charlo. You got Jermall Charlo's wife saying that they having financial troubles. They're in the process of getting their house foreclosed on. Jermall Charlo had a warrant for his arrest, got arrested later on down the line for having his debit card or his credit card being declined. Agent Broner telling Al he need to get all his money. He ain't got but $13 left in his pocket. That's what he told the people at court. And he want his money. He's shooting better than the broke dick dog and all that stuff there. Then we have and then we got my dog Johnny Rice. It ain't looking good over there, dog. That's all I'm saying. It ain't looking good, dog. It ain't looking good. That's all I'm saying, dog. Oh yeah, shout out to Bless. You're right about that. And shout out to everybody, man, who help us get to 15,000 subs. I really appreciate that, fam. Shout out to everybody for helping us get to 15,000 subs. Let's give it. We have over 15,000. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Hey, Foxy Brown, I'm telling you what it's gonna be. Somebody gonna make a video. I can see. Shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV. I can see my dog Blue. I can see Blue. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. Blue Blood Sports TV. Back at y'all with another one. Blue, I'm just joking. So I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke for nobody on the other side. So I have some very disturbing news. 15-6 superstar champion, 6'5" tall, with an 80-inch arm reach, superstar contender, two-time back-to-back, upset winning, Johnny Rice from South Carolina, PBC's very own, just disclosed that he's having financial perils at the moment. Now, Al Haven, he bosses for Al Haven of the PBC. Now, this is disturbing because, there's a perception that all of the fighters at the PBC are riding suicide doors, riding Lambos with suicide doors, eating caviar every night and just swimming in swimming pools full of money. Come to find out, that's not the case. They shoot better than the broke dick dog over there. Come to find out. That's all I'm saying, man. Hey, shout out to Mr. T. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam W, boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat.
Oh, man.
Received.
Playtime's over.
He said if Benavidez can't get a meaningful fight by the end of next September, he needs to toss his dad, Samson, and escape Pippin Al stable. Hey, Mr. T, I'm finna, hold on, I'm finna tell you
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Martin Daytona. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, what he say, family? He said Blue Blood be calling anybody a superstar. Yeah, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Fight Fan 30. Hey, you know what, dog? All I'm saying is this. This is what I'm saying. David Benavidez, right? You can't be crying saying that you want the fights in one breath, but this is what David Benavidez's father just said.
As soon as I say the opposite of PBC, he's like, I want to thank Al Heyman. Let me get that on the back.
No, and that's good. You know, I don't want to confuse people.
I'm gonna let you hear it twice.
You know, we love PBC. You know, they've done a great job, especially Al Heyman. You know, with David, Sansom. You know, it's a family. You know, they've done a tremendous job with them, and I see myself ending David's career with PBC.
He said that he want to thank Al Heyman and Samson, and he say, we love what Al Heyman's been doing with David's career thus far, and I can see myself. He said, we like one big happy family. Remember this? I remember this. Hold on. Where does that one big happy family? Remember, where does that one big happy family come from? Remember this?
Anything at all of where you'd like to either fight next as far as 130, 135? Anything at all?
This team gonna take care of that. You know what I mean? I mean, our thing is this. You know, we work smarter, not harder. So we keep everything in-house. Mayweather Promotions, PBC. I mean, we all one family, so I mean, we're not gonna go nowhere and make another company great. So we got plenty of fighters that's at 140, 135, and 130. We're gonna continue to fight the fighters that we got to fight.
So Floyd said that we like one big happy family. Like I said before, we have a plethora of fighters over here with Mayweather Promotions and the PBC. We're like one big happy family. You know what I mean? We have a plethora of fighters. This is what he said. So Samson is saying the same thing. He's not even a fighter. He's the manager. So how is David complaining about not getting the big fights? Bro, you literally have fighters that's with the PBC on the same side of the street. You like Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant. Now, Caleb Plant got the bad with Canelo. Now, I ain't gonna lie, boy. Caleb Plant was at the right goddamn time. He had that belt at the right time that Big Nello decided to move up, and he cleaned out the undefeated champions in one weight division, and he did it in 11 months. He had 4 fights within 11 months. The most active fighter in boxing is Canelo Alvarez from out of the top guys, not the lower level guys. I know the lower level guys have more fights than Canelo, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, like, hold on, let me let you guys continue to hear. The man say we like one big happy family. He say he can see David Benavidez ending his career with the PBC. So how can you complain in one breath, man, I ain't getting the fights. I can't get the fights, but you're praising Al Heyman, the guy who you're assigned to. You're praising him for the job that he's doing. So you know what that means? That lets me know that David Benavidez has been happy with the status quo. He's been happy not getting the big fights. Because if you wasn't happy, why would you re-sign with a company that's not getting you the fights that you want? Please make that make sense.
True.
Giovanni, what to say, fam? You say facts. David can't complain if they just re-sign. Sounds like Bud mad at his company. Yeah, you're right about that. You can't get mad at your company for not getting you the fights in one breath, but then re-signing with the company that's not going to get you the fights. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to Drummond for life, man. He said, congratulations, coach, on getting 15,000 subs. Keep smashing. Yes, sir. I appreciate that, fam. Shout out to you, fam. Hey, but you get what I'm saying though, Thug and D? If you're not getting the fights, now apparently, Thug and D, check this out. Apparently, you must be happy with the money. He said, Coach, how do I get a badge? You got to sign up to become a member, fam. Click the link below, in the description below to become a member, join the membership, or you can click the link that's pinned to the description, to the chat to become a member. As a matter of fact, let me drop it for you. Let me drop it for you right here. You want to get that? That badge that everybody else that you see on here? You got to join to become a member. That's it right there, fam. But you get what I'm saying? Let's get the lights up, guys. Y'all help the old boy out. You can't be complaining like, yo, man, I can't get these fights, man. I appreciate that. We got over 300, man. Let's keep smashing. We got 460 people in here and less than 400 likes, man. But I appreciate the 300. I really appreciate that, fam. Thank you so much, guys. But you get what I'm saying? You can't be complaining, man, I can't get the fights. Bro, you literally have fighters on your side of the street. How are you signed to PBC? Jermall Charlo signed to PBC. Caleb Plant signed to the PBC, and neither one of y'all can run a round robin and fight each other. Make that make sense, guys. That's all I'm saying. And shout out to my main man, Reggie Owens, man. Boxing Conversation, Reggie Owens. Salute to you, fam. You can't be complaining on one, bro. Cause my dog. They got my dog, Johnny Rice. My dog got an EBT card. My dog shooting dice. My dog got an EBT card shooting dice. And I'm like, listen, man, he can't get no fights. The man, he always trainers. He, the IRS breathing down his neck. I'm like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. They got to do better than that. All I'm saying. Somebody go put out a video. I tell you, somebody go put out a video. Hey, look here, man. It ain't looking good over there on the PBC Island, boy. It ain't looking good over there. Because listen, when these dudes be online arguing, guys, let me show you something. When they be online arguing, debating with you, telling you, oh man, you know what? The PBC the place to be. You know what I mean? Everybody know that. Everybody know that the PBC, everybody rich over there at the PBC, they ride around in mansions, Lambos, with suicide doors. This what they do. I'm finna show you what they do. This what they trick you at. This what they trick you at. I'm finna tell you right now. It's the only trick in the book, right? Only trick in the book. They been doing this back in 1979. Right? This what they trick the fans at online. As a matter of fact, hold on. This is what they trick the fans at online. They'll show you a Tank Davis doing good. Now, Tank rich. Tank got money. They'll show you a Tank Davis. They'll show you a Tank Davis. They'll show you a Jermall Charlo or a Jermall Charlo. Now I'm Big Charlo. They'll show you that there, right? And they'll be like, okay. Shit, okay. Goddamn, boy. Everybody must be paid over there. Everybody thinking Al Heyman. So they'll show you this here, right? Hold on. This is what they'll show you. Thug and D, I'm finna show you, right? They'll show you what say Tank Davis living good and Tank eating, and they'll show you that. They'll show you Jermall Charlo, he litty. Now this watch could be fake. I don't know. Do you see the way the ice is glistening? You see the way the light is glistening off the watch? You too, Jonnie. A six-figure Jonnie. You too. I can see it now. If I was a fighter, Sam Watson come step to me, right? Shout out to Sam Watson. Sam Watson come step to me. I get a call from somebody from Al Heyman camp. Hey, Coach Malachi, check this out, baby boy. Now we saw when you put hands on that kangaroo. One of the Wakanda niggas, and we saw you put your hands on one of them Wakanda niggas and you knocked them through the fence. Oh Lord, I swear to God, when I see that whole ass nigga Coach Malachi ways, I'm gonna put them paws on them. Nigga, Wakanda forever, bitch. Oh Lord, he threw Wakanda through that fence. Wakanda is dead. Oh Lord. We saw when you put them paws on that Wakanda nigga. You know what I mean? So what we gonna do? Check this out, baby boy. We gonna offer you a contract. You say, Al Heyman, shit goes for the big fights, always with his fuck ass backdoor money. Check this out, baby boy. Check this out, coach. Check this out, baby boy. Now, We gonna give you this $100,000 cash. We gonna give you $100,000 cash, coach, for what you did to that kangaroo, that Wakanda nigga. We gonna give you $100,000 cash, right? And sign this contract right here. This contract is going to say that you're gonna make 100 stacks every time you step in the ring. You see what I'm saying? Every time you step in the ring, and they put me in the ring, right? And you know, they put me in there with a great white hype. They put me in there with Adam Kalnaki. Coach, you got to get in there with Adam Kalnaki. If you win this fight, we're going to give you 100 stacks. We're going to give you a 2-fight contract. You know what I mean? That EBT card you got, you ain't got to worry about using that EBT card no more, right? Didn't you just get married? Got a beautiful wife? You ain't got to worry about that. You're going to take care of it, right? We're going to make sure your wrist stay lit up, iced out. We're going to make sure all of that, right? We just need you to go in there, do your thing to get this money, and we're going to make sure you're straight. You feel me, baby boy? I play, nigga. Wakanda, bring your ass over here, nigga. This what I'm going to do to you. Oh, Lord, him. Oh, I just kicked Wakanda in the face. Oh, hit him in the stomach. Oh, Lord. Kick him, slap him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him. Kick him again. Oh, Lord, I'm being Wakanda ass. What you going to do, Wakanda? You want some more? Oh, Lord, hammers. Go up on him. Bam. Catch him in the neck. Ah, Lord, Wakanda is dead. Yeah, man, for that 100 racks right there, boy, I'm you know what I mean? They're gonna look here, baby boy. We gonna give you this here right here like that there, right? What you don't know is this. Now we're gonna give you the rest on the back end. We're gonna get the rest on the back end. I told you this mysterious back end, which is supposed to be the upside of the pay-per-view. The only way you're gonna get money on the back end, the upside of the pay-per-view, there has to be some kind of upside. If the pay-per-view don't break the numbers that the networks want, guess what? You ain't getting nothing on the back end. So that hog head cheese sandwich that we gave you, the 2 frozen cups that we gave you a Rubik's Cube, a pack of Annihilators, a case of Coronas, 2 pints of Shandies, and guess what, baby boy? And hey, don't you, hold on, Johnny. Didn't you used to work at the Gentlemen's Club, Sapphire's Gentlemen's Club? Yeah, I used to work at Sapphire Gentlemen's Club. Check this out, baby boy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. You do know Floyd Mayweather got a strip club right here in Vegas called Dollhouse or something like that, right? Yeah. Don't even worry about that, baby boy. I got a tenderoni at the strip club named Big Booty Judy. We gonna give you this. We gonna give you a couple of dollars, Annihilators, a whole can cheese sandwich, a case of Coronas, a couple of Annihilators. We got Big Booty Judy. We gonna give you Big Booty Judy and call it a day.
True.
And I know you like to shoot dice. Guess what I'm gonna do for you, baby boy? What's that? I'm gonna give you some loaded dice that you can use yourself. That when you'll always roll that 7 when you go out there gambling. I'm telling you, bro, this ain't looking good, dog. This ain't looking good for the home team, dog. That's all I'm saying, man. Hey, Reds, it ain't looking good right now, dog. That's all I'm saying, dog. It ain't looking good in Wakanda right now, dog. Listen, I ain't gonna say nothing because I have my brother on here. I ain't gonna say nothing, dog. But this what they do. I'm finna tell you what they do right now. We gotta try to get my dog on. This what they do. You too, if you sign with the PBC, you too could be having Louis Vuitton and Gucci bags and getting on private jets if you sign with us. You see Jermall Charlo, he litty. You see what I'm saying? You too could be doing this here. You see what I'm saying? You too can walk around with a wheelbarrow full of hay. You too can be doing this here with ice around your neck. This can be you. 6-figure Johnny. We can turn 6-figure Johnny into 7-figure Johnny. You too can be walking around with a goat right there. He got a goat right there. He got some goat. I guess he's trying to get some goat milk. You too can be walking around with your own goat, Johnny. Coach Malachi, you see what I'm saying? You too could be doing that there, right? You too, let's see what else we got. You too can be riding around with Lambos, with suicide doors. You too can have Lambos with suicide doors. Just sign this contract right here. That's what they do, right? You know, not knowing that the car's leased, you know, you still got to make no mortgage payments. You see what I'm saying? You too can be doing this here. So, this right here, this what we do for you. You know what I mean? This what we do for you, the PBC. When you sign, this what we do for you. You see what I'm saying? You know, private jets. You're getting off in jets, baby. This what we do over here. You see what I'm saying? You know, just sign your life on the dotted line. I mean, sign on the dotted line, and you know, and you ain't gonna know when you gonna get another fight. You too can have ice around your neck. You see what they did to Rolly Romero? You saw what they did to Rolly. They bought Rolly a Bugatti. He said, nah, you killing it. Have your own goat. Hey, they bought my dog Big Rolo Fugatti. You see what they did to my dog Rolling? You see what they did to my dog Rolling? Hold on, what they did to my dog Rolling? Hold on. Shout out to my dog Rolling Romero, man. Salute to Rolling, Big Rolo. You see what they did to Rolling? You see what they did to Rolling? You too, they told Rolling, you too can be with like Rolling. You too can be in the Grand Canyon somewhere. Or you could be somewhere on a boat. You know what I mean? Like Big Rolo, wearing all white with shorts. You see what I'm saying? Lord have mercy. You too, hold on. You too can be have a brand new Fugatti. Now guess what? Don't nobody have a car like this. You know what I mean? Now have you ever heard of a Bugatti? If you sign with us, you can get a Fugatti. What the 16-inch rims with 16-inch rims. These ain't even 22s or dubs. You too can have a Fugatti with 16-inch rims. You see what I'm saying? You know, custom-made Fugatti. And then they got double R right there. Rolly Romero. You see Rolly? You see Rolly? This is a Rolls Royce. You see the Rolls Royce symbol? The double R with the Rolls Royce with the crown? Yeah, Leonard. Yeah, Leonard, I see that. See, we got you. You see what I'm saying? This is what we got for you. We got you a Fugatti, you know what I mean? Mixed with a Rolls Royce. And you get what I'm saying? So you got a Fugatti is a Rolls Royce and a Bugatti mixed together. So you got a Fugatti, Rolly. Rolly, listen, I can see it right now. Here you go. We finna reenact how it went down. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham.
Hey, okay.
Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, you got that Tupac Death Row clip for the PBC? No, I ain't got that. Oh, you talking about what?
Any artist out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the video, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
Yeah, no, I ain't got that clip with Tupac. I ain't got that clip with Tupac, the one, Mr. Ham.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Leonard. What? Oh my gosh. Shit. Hold on. Tank, we have a fight coming up for you, Tank. In December. You think you'll be ready for that? Yeah, Leonard, I'll be ready, man. Who will fight? Don't worry about it, Tank. It doesn't matter who you're fighting. You're gonna sell out. You're gonna do well. We'll find another bomb or somebody. Don't worry about it, Tank. You're gonna fight somebody. We're gonna have somebody ready. Leonard. Tank. Who that is? Who that is over there? That sounds like Rolly Romero. Yeah, that's Rolly. Tank. That's Rolly. Oh yeah, that's him. Oh my God. Tank. Let me call you back. Okay. Yeah. All right, Leonard. Call me back. Leonard. Yes, Rolly. What is it? Leonard, look here, man. I owe money to the IRS. Rolly, you don't make enough money to owe anything to the IRS. If anything, the IRS should be paying you. That's how broke you is. I know that's what I want to talk to you about, Leonard. Leonard, I'm broke. I ain't got no money. We still live in that same apartment that I was living in. That when we first signed with the PBC, with the Mayweather promotion, the PBC. I see Rolly got a Rolls Royce and Rolly got ice around his neck and he got a Bugatti. Leonard, I want a Bugatti. I tell you what, Rolly, don't worry about it. We got you. Me and Floyd got you. You trust me, okay? Okay, Rolly. I tell you what. This is what it is. If you can go at least 4 rounds with Tank Davis in your upcoming fight, not only am I going to give you $200,000 and the rest of the money on the back end. Do you know what back end means, Rolly? Yeah, I know. I don't know what it means. Back end is good. That means, Rolly, you're going to get a good percentage on the pay-per-view. This fight is going to sell. Okay, Leonard. Okay. Now, what he didn't tell Rolly was that, the pay-per-views don't do that well. He ain't going to get nothing on the back end. But this is what we're going to do, Rolly. Listen. Rolly, do you remember when you was a little kid and you was in daycare? Yeah, you remember that coloring book that you like? Yeah, the coloring book. We got you a coloring book. You got me a coloring book, Leonard? Yes, we got you a coloring book. Oh my gosh. Leonard got me a coloring book. My favorite coloring book? Yes, Leonard, look, we got you. Yes, Rolly, look, we got you a coloring book. We got you a case of Coronas. We have you 6 hog head cheese sandwiches. Do you like hog head cheese, Leonard? Do you like hog head cheese sometime, Rolly? Yeah, I don't know what hog head cheese is, but I taste it. I'm telling you, it's a delicacy. It's a delicacy. Me and Floyd eat it all the time. Even Tank eats it. Okay, we got. Do you like pork chops? Yes. Listen, we have a lifetime supply of pork chops that you can get from Winn-Dixie, the Piggly Wiggly, Cash and Carry. You can even order the pork chops from Amazon. Do you have Prime? Yeah, I tell you what, don't worry about that. We're gonna make sure that you have Prime Amazon. And you want Leonard, I'm still catching the city bus. I had to catch the bus in order to get to the fight with the fight Tank Davis. Don't worry about it, Rolly. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get you a Fugatti. A Fugatti. Is that like a Bugatti? Hold on. Rolly, listen, let me do it straight. Now listen, a Fugatti is a custom-made car that no one else has in America. This is what we give to all of our fighters. That's what the PBC, you're gonna get a Fugatti. It's a Bugatti and a Ferrari mix. It's called a Fugatti. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Leonard, okay. They gave that man a Mitsubishi with some 16-inch rims, and they gave that man a Mitsubishi with some 16-inch rims, and they told him to call it a day. My dog Johnny Rice, he got to get some fights and to take care of his family, man. Shout out to Gary Hawkins. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, look like Jermall Charlo getting his back in money.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, look here. They'll show you a couple of fighters. That may be doing well at the PBC. What they're not showing you is the other fighters that's shooting back. True. They ain't showing the other fighters. They're gonna show you Errol Spence. They're gonna show you Jermall Charlo. They're gonna show you gotta show you Caleb Plant now. But now they're gonna show you Tank Davis. They're gonna show you Deontay Wilder. Ain't nobody over there got more money than Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder don't live his life flashy. You don't see Wilder with all the jewelry and all that. So Wilder don't do none of that. He's a simple man. But they're gonna show you Deontay Wilder. Then they're gonna show you some old Floyd Mayweather videos, clips. You too can be like what? See, we know how to make stars over here because we did it before. This Maggie D, he said, don't forget. The fans gonna want to take pics with you every time they see you after you fight Tank. And you know what though? Thuggy D, check this out. All jokes aside, ever since Roland Romero fought Tank Davis, his profile don't went up. Everybody stopping him, want to take pictures with him. They want to do interviews with him. So you know what? Fighting Tank gave him the notoriety. Didn't nobody know who Pitbull Cruz was after Pitbull fought Tank. Now everybody talking about Pitbull. So, hey, man. Shout out to Jaime Rivera. Jaime, what'd he say? He said, damn, they struggling over there, coach. Jaden say, that's with every promotion, though. Everybody broke in boxing. Yes, that is with every promotion. That is true. But every promotion doesn't have a fan base that's telling everybody that if you come over here to the PBC, you're going to be riding Lambos with suicide doors, swimming in swimming pools full of money, and sitting and sleeping in mansions. Everybody ain't saying that. If you listen to what's going on online, Jaden, you would think that the PBC is this money-making machine for all the fighters, and when they go over there, they be set up. You don't hear people talking about that with Top Rank. You don't hear people talking about that with Queensberry or Matchroom or with Lou DiBella. They talk about that online. The Wakanda niggas is what I'm talking about. They talk about that with the PBC online. Let them tell it. Everybody over there, they taking champagne showers and stuff like that. Shout out to Behind the Hands TV. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
And now this is facts what my brother's saying. He say average boxing salary is like $51K. That is true. PBC fighters fight one time a year. Do the math. But thanks Al first.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
This is what I'm saying. And I'm gonna say this here too, man. Shout out to my dog Johnny Rice, man. We want to thank Al Heyman for the wonderful job that he's doing with all of the fighters at the PBC.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. I can quit my job now, baby. 6 figures, baby. You feel me? I'm about to
But a name. Do you have a name?
Oh, nah, I ain't got no name, you know.
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying is, just a fan, you're right about that. The PBC is no different from any other promotional company. You're right about that, fam. The only thing is, when you listen to the Wakandas online, just a fan, the Wakandas make it seem like the PBC is different from other promotional companies. They make it seem like, yeah, dog, soon as you sign the contract, you know what I mean? You know, soon as you sign the contract, boy, woo, your whole life gonna change. It doesn't work that way. It's not true. My brother quit his job. He was working at the Gentleman's Club. My brother Johnny Rice quit it. No, we're gonna call him Six Figure Johnny. Six Figure Johnny quit his job. And he ain't had a fight since. And when you do the math, when you have to divide the pie, you gross $100,000 for that fight. Your manager got to get paid, your trainers got to get paid, and the man say the IRS is calling his phone. And he's married, he has a wife now. He needs some more fights. He needs to have more fights. You know what I mean? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? This is Adrian from D Block, D Town, Dallas, Texas, baby. You know me, I don't miss a step.
Hey, to talk to you, man.
So, come on, man. I've been trying to tell you about this, but you know, I know I couldn't say it yesterday because yesterday we talking about something different. But today, hopefully today, we can talk about Canelo. Can I say something about him, or we gotta wait for another day?
Yeah, you can say something about Canelo. You can say something about him.
Real quick, because I know you're busy. Look at this. Hear me out real quick. Okay. So Blue Blood was pissed off because, you know, I look at everybody, but, you know, I look at how Wakanda works, right? Like you say, you got to look and you got to see how they try to convince their people, give me more money because, you know, without me, you can't make it, Wakanda. Yeah. So the thing that I dislike about Blue Blood is he's so pissed off that Canelo Alvarez is doesn't want to fight Benavidez like the way Blue Blood is saying. He says, you know, you got to fight every champion. Benavidez, Caleb Plant didn't have, you know, he didn't fight no champions. You're saying that Benavidez. But the thing is, when Canelo went to 168, it wasn't his fault Benavidez did cocaine and lost weight. I mean, messed up on his weight. It wasn't his fault that he was trying to pick up the IBF title or you know what I mean, with Caleb Plant and then with Smith, with the Ring Magazine and the WBC championship, you know, the diamond belt also. You know, and then Billy Joel's son, he says none of them ever fought nobody, but he was racking up belts. You know what I mean? Something that I don't understand why he's pissed off at that and trying to say that. And he's trying to say that Benavidez is the greatest 168 out of everybody that he's ever known. I'm like, how can you say that when he hasn't fought nobody?
So you're calling to talk about you have a discrepancy with what Blue Blood said on his own show?
No. The Wakanda, the way the Wakanda community falls in love with this narrative of trying to say, why don't we show some respect for him and show that what he's done? You know what I mean? They want to pick on somebody because he's not with PBC because he left PBC not bankrupt. You know, he went in there, did his thing and stashed. He got his stash and left like Floyd Mayweather.
All right.
So what's wrong with that?
So what does it have to do with Canelo? So you
saying what do you think? Well, I want to know your opinion, Coach. Do you think that Canelo has proven himself already, or does he have to prove himself to fight Benavidez to be a certified 168 champ? Just like with Devin Haney, what the guy called yesterday, that Haney is the undisputed champion of the world, but he really isn't because he hasn't fought everybody else, even though he has all the belts. That's all I'm trying to say, Coach.
Well, all right.
What's your opinion on that?
All right, I'll tell you my opinion on it. Devin Haney is the undisputed champion. He hasn't fought everybody, but he's the undisputed champion. There's no way around that. You can say that he's an undisputed champion that haven't fought all of the other top guys. That is true, but he's still undisputed. He beat the guy that was in front of him. Yep. He took the 3 belts from him and he added it to the one that he has. So that's it. You know, as it relates to Canelo, everybody has their opinion about what Canelo should do. If a person doesn't respect Canelo resume or career, and all of that stuff there, they have a right to do that. Whether it's Blue Blood Sports TV, whether it's anybody, they have a right to do that. And there's nothing that you're going to say to change their mind. You get what I'm saying? Now, what I say is this here. Canelo is the undisputed champion in the super middleweight division. When the duty of any champion is to defend your titles against your mandatories. So if David Benavidez or who would be who's the WBC intern champion, or the IBF intern champion, or the WBA or the WBO champion, if they become mandatory, whether it's John Wright or whoever the case may be, the duty of a champion is to defend his belts against up and comers. That's how a champion solidifies who he is in boxing. How many times you defended your titles. Now, I'm not saying that Canelo needs to do that in order to be solidified. He's already a Hall of Famer, but the way people feel about Canelo is the way they feel about Canelo. That's their opinion. Just like you have your opinion about him, that's their opinion on it. My thing is, if he gonna hold the belts, fight the other guys. Fight the other guys in the division. That's it. That's it. And my criteria is no different from Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Tyson Fury, Alexander Usyk. It's the same for everybody. That's it.
One more thing, and I'm rolling out.
Okay.
I love Devin Haney. He fought Kambosos. He fought it for the undisputed title. Devin Haney never went and fought everybody else because at the end of the day, all the titles were already taken. So that's why I got a little bit more respect for Canelo because he went looking for the title. When David Benavidez had the WBC title or Caleb Plant has the IBF title, none of them ever wanted to be undisputed. You see what I mean? None of them wanted to fight. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You're the guy. You're the champion. You want to unify. You want to be undisputed. And for me, Caleb Plant never wanted to do that. Just an opinion. And David Benavidez never wanted to do that either. And I'm just saying. That's all I got to say, Coach, on that part.
All right. Shout out to Adrian, man. Shout out to Adrian Dallas. Yeah, man. Yeah. Bless. We're going live. We're going live for the Shakur fight. We're going live for the Shakur fight. I'm actually typing you right now. We're going live for the Shakur fight. I think that fight is Friday, and they have the weigh-in tomorrow. So, you know what I mean. So, yeah, man. But so this, you know what? I want to say something about this brother here, man. This fighter right here, man, is a brother that boxer that passed away, that got killed. I don't want to bring light to this, man. RIP to this brother. This brother's from Detroit. Detroit boxer. His name is Isaiah Jones. He was shot to death. I don't mean to, but I just want to acknowledge this. It's sad to report that Detroit middleweight Isaiah Jones was shot and killed in what is being reported by his trainer as a dispute with a family member that turned deadly. The incident occurred early Monday evening in Detroit. So he had a dispute with a family member. He won the Golden Gloves in 2016. They said he had an excellent start to his professional career after winning his first 8 fights. And he ended up with 9 wins, 7 losses, and 3 KOs. So RIP to the brother, man. I RIP to that brother, man. To give him a round of applause. RIP. Not a round of applause for him being expired. Not that, but just round of applause for him being a boxer, getting in the ring, doing his thing. And I just want to use that as acknowledgement. You know what I mean? Acknowledge the brother, man. When you're out there, guys, you got to make sure, man, that you're real careful. I want to talk to you guys about controlling your temper and stuff when you're in other places. Hold on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, yo, it's Mo City again, man. Say, Isaiah Jones, you just spoke on him. Much respect for you for doing that. Yeah. He been fighting on cards out here in Houston this whole year, pretty much. I met the kid probably about a month ago. He fought Ronnie Shields' little prospect, Andres Catasaurus. Just a little bit of highlights on Behind the Head TV with Isaiah Jones. But I talked to the kid. But, man, I got an opportunity to chop it up with him and got a chance to see the kind of person he is. If a lot of people don't know, Isaiah Jones has been kind of a journeyman. He didn't fought on PBC. He fought on the Zone. He fought on the Top Rank card. He was just out here hustling, according to him, out of his mouth. But good kid, a tragic ending to his life. Kid had natural boxing ability. Yeah. I appreciate you for posting that because I actually met him a few times. But shout out to you and RIP Isaiah Jones.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Mo City. Thank you for calling back in, man. RIP to Isaiah Jones, man. Yeah. Shout out to Mo City again. but you get what I'm saying. I want to explain something to you guys. When you're out in society in life, and you know, over here we like to talk about boxing, but we like to talk about real life issues as well. You have to always be aware of your surroundings and always be in control of your temper. Because anything can go left real quick. And I'm gonna give you an example. You can be somewhere, right? And let's say you're at a club, let's say you're at a barbecue, whatever, and let's say you're in a situation where you get angry. And a lot of times when people get mad and angry and upset, you may end up having to put hands on somebody, and someone may put hands on you, or it escalates to the point to where the argument comes to a very high fever pitch. The best thing to do in any situation is walk away. I'm gonna tell you jitterbug something. If you out there in the streets and you see an old head, you push up on them, and the old head saying, "Look here, man, you got that dog. I don't want no trouble," and walk off. Or if you pushing up on somebody and that person is telling you, "Look, man, I don't want no problems, man, I'm gonna walk off," and try to walk away, he's not walking away because he's afraid of you. That person 9 times out of 10 is walking away because they're trying to keep from doing something to you. Never look at a person that's walking away from you as a sign of weakness. And never look at yourself walking away from a confrontation as a sign of weakness. It can go from sugar to shit real quick, and it can go left real fast. You could be in a situation and you don't know if that person may have a gun on them. You don't know where it's going to escalate to. So I've learned, being a hothead myself, I learned to, because I done been shot twice, same night. Shot at and all that stuff there, right? I've learned to, you know what? Yeah, you got that, brother. You got that. Hey, man, I'm sorry about that. If I'm in the club, and I don't go to clubs, but if I'm in the club, someone step on my shoes, "Nigga, what you doing stepping on my shoes?" Look here, hey, man, look here, bro. I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't mean to step on your shoes, an accident. I won't do it again. And you may touch them. You may grab their shoulder. "Man, I'm sorry about that." Right? I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Because you may be saving your life at that moment, because that person may have the ups on you, and you may be saving their life. Don't look at it as though you're a punk because you're walking off. And this ties into my next story. I had 2 friends, one named Kenny Hunter and another man named Craig. We used to call Kenny Hunter Ken Hunt. And we call my main man Craig Cadillac Craig. Now, he never owned the Cadillac. I don't know why we called him Cadillac Craig, but Cadillac was his favorite car. But Cadillac Craig. So Cadillac Craig and Ken Hunt got in an argument. Now, both of them was cowards. They weren't going to fight. They weren't going to put mayonnaise on a ham sandwich. But they was best friends. They got in an argument. They were running around. So Cadillac Craig had a talk game. He had a mean verbal assault like I do. Talk a lot of trash, right? Ken Hunt, he's not really good at trash talking. So Cadillac Craig was talking all kind of trash to Ken Hunt. Ken Hunt got real mad and wanted to fight Craig. Craig can't fight. Craig was running around the car. Kenny Hunt chasing him. Craig running around the car, talking trash, making Ken Hunt mad as all outdoors. "Oh, what's that, nigga? I swear to God, nigga, what you running for? What you running for? You whole ass nigga, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing." Craig is running around the car, and Kenny Hunt is chasing him. Kenny Hunt stopped. He said, "Oh, whole ass nigga, you know, what you running for? You must be scared. That's why you're running." He said, "I'm not running because I'm scared. I'm running because of that. I'm running from that murder charge I'm about to catch." True, true, true. I was 15 years old when this happened. I was laughing. Me and my homeboy Dexter was laughing. Years later, it dawned on me. When I was talking to my cousin 3-4, my cousin 3-4 said this. He said, "Man, cuz," this how he talk. "Cuz, man, it ain't hard to kill a nigga. It's hard not to kill a nigga. Because when you try to walk away from a situation, a nigga would do everything in his power to make you kill him." That's what my cousin 3-4 told me. He told me this back in 1996. Now that I'm older in my wise years, I realized I learned some valuable lessons. Sometimes it's good to run away from the murder charge. If you somewhere, run away from the murder charge. Understand that anything can happen at any given time. There's no guarantee that you're going to make it back home. So whatever you can do to avoid a confrontation, avoid it. Just avoid it. No matter how you know you a real one. Man, I'm a real nigga, man. I don't know whoever call me old pussy ass nigga. Who the fuck that nigga think he talking to? Man, I'm finna, you know you're a real one, but guess what? It's a lot of dead real ones right now. Learn from that. I'm telling you. So if you're a young dude and you're dealing with an old heads think like this. Let me tell you how old heads think. Old heads think like, I'm not gonna fight you to see who the baddest nigga. I'm gonna see who live. I'm gonna fight you to see who lived the longest. And in the state that I'm in, you have your stand your ground state here. Everybody toting here. And even if they didn't have that law, they had a stand your ground law here. And I think they had the same thing in Texas. Even if they didn't have that law, people packing anyways. Some people are out there on demon time. You anywhere in the barbecue or whatever, you get, check yourself. Say, you know what? Let me diffuse this situation. This Prophet Muhammad say that the strong man is not the one who have the biggest muscles. The strong man is one who can control himself when he's angry. It takes a lot of strength to control your anger. If it's something that you can avoid it. You don't get no prizes for being this ain't the real nigga contest. I'm a real nigga. I'm finna show him what time it is. Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that, bro. Nigga, watch where you motherfucker going. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that, fam. It was an accident. Sometimes you may need to diffuse the situation so you can get to your fire. You can get to your pistol. Yeah, man, I'm sorry about that. And then get to your car. Sometimes. You get what I'm saying? So just take that in consideration, guys. Take that in consideration. You know what I mean? I had a friend of mine named Curtis. Nickname was Geezer. He got killed not too long ago. He was a tough dude, bad boy. I never seen him lose a fight. He will fight in a heartbeat. He was the realest of the real. He's dead now. And I had a conversation with him prior to him getting killed. I say, dog, listen, dog. You 39. He was 39. You 39 years old, dog. You ain't got to be doing none of that real nigga street shit no more. You don't put in work out there already, man. Let that shit go, fam. No, he was all, no, man, I whooped this nigga. He was telling me how he whooped the nigga in the club. He got 3 kids. I say, dude, you can fight real good. Dudes ain't gonna fight you in the street. They gonna shoot you. But he was on that real nigga shit. At a liquor store. 1 o'clock in the morning wearing all black. They killed him. They shot him, left him right down the parking lot. I got a video of him laying in the parking lot right now. I keep it out right now. Just laying in the parking lot, dead. He had his hand over his forehead like this here, man. It brought tears to my eyes because that was my homie. But I knew my homie was a hard-headed one. You get what I'm saying? He got what he was looking for. So I just want to run that by y'all. Shout out to Barnyard. Okay. Drop another half of bam, dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, smart move by David if he resigned with the PBC. Go PBC.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham.
Put some respect on my name.
For dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
The one, Mr. Ham, he says it's not always safe to stand around for fights too. Nah, it ain't safe.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, what to say? Say Vernon Forrest went out to similar fashion. RIP. Yeah, Vernon Forrest. Some dudes robbed him in Atlanta. They got a gas station, and Vernon was chased the dudes who robbed him. It's not funny. He's not here anymore. Man, get that shit up, man. You got it, dog. You can have that. It's material. You know what I mean? Always wait till you get the ups. Try to avoid it, man. Try to avoid it. That's all I can say. Shout out to Jaime Rivera. What to say, family? Say good advice, coach. Yeah, man. You know, it is what it is, man. I was one of them young fools out there, so I know, bro. You know, you say good advice for the youngest, coach. Yeah, the youngest, you know, definitely the youngest, man. That's what it was for. Because when I was young, I was a fool. You say a concealed carry license is just a suggestion. Never leave the house without the tools. You know, whether be judged by 12 and carried by 6, he said people don't need to take kindness for weakness. Nah. You know, just gotta, you know, it is what it is, man. Live to see another day. Live to see another day. Maurice says Canelo has a good resume, but he fought everybody that was already going to retire on his way out of the door. He said, why do you want to fight a What's Up Triple G? Goozy, what to say, family? Say, wasn't a robber, he's robbed as well. Yeah, he was robbed and shot. I think he got robbed for his jewelry. He's out in public with his jewelry. And that's another thing. Like, don't be listening to these fools. Talking about going back to the hood, keeping it real, this and that, yada, 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 yada. Man, once you making some money, man, get the hell out of them situations. Yeah, Eric, you're right. You say Vernon Forrest was Al Heyman's first fighter. Yeah, that's true. I think it was. Shout out to Knockdown 305. Salute to you, fam. What did he say to what Miss Am? He say, yep, sure did. Off of the north side drive in the ATL. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Wax List. What you say? You say Wilder and Fury had a trilogy faster than Canelo and probably anybody else. Okay. Behind the hand, you say, Coach, I sent you the footage of the kid. Okay, I appreciate that, fam. I want to talk to the people in the chat. You said you want to live by violence. It's only a matter of time before you're gonna go to jail or to your grave. I mean, even if you don't live by violence, I'm just saying, you know, you at least you want to try to give yourself we ain't got but one shot at this thing in life. I'm gonna tell you like my granddaddy told me. He said, brother, we don't, you know, in life we don't leave this bitch alive. He didn't say bitch, but he said we don't leave life alive. We're here for a set limit of time. It's going to be up to you outside of an accident was to happen. Things that you could control, it's going to be up to you to whether how long you live. Outside of you have an accident or have a terminal illness or something like that. Outside of that, you get what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, David Benavidez can't cry about not getting the fights that he wants in one breath, but then re-sign with the PBC in another breath. So that tells me that maybe the PBC is paying him enough money to stay put. But I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear no whining. I don't want to hear no crying. I don't want to hear no whining. Period. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, man, Canelo won't fight me. David Benavidez. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear. And don't get me wrong, Canelo should defend his titles against his mandatories. I'm not. That's any fighter. Nobody get a pass me on that. I don't give a damn who it is. Y'all know my criteria. I have a boxing criteria that, you know. Yeah, man, Jermall Charlo don't want to fight me. Caleb Plant, he pussy. Yada, yada, yada. He don't want to fight me. I can't get the big fights. Yeah, but you re-sign with the company where you can't get the big fights at. Why did you re-sign to them? You get what I'm saying? Why did you resign? That's all I'm saying. You know, don't be crying about it. I don't want to hear that. You sound like how Tank said he'll never ask for them fights against the other lightweights. Neither is David. They're content with how it's going. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what that tells me. He's content with the business arrangement that him and the PBC has. And that's fine. Just say that you're content with that. Stop pump faking to the fans. Yeah, man, you know, I want these fights. Yada, 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 yada. Well, you with the PBC and you have PBC fighters and you still can't get the fights. So what you saying? This is the same thing that they said about Terrence Crawford when he was with Top Rank. How can you say Terrence Crawford should have never re-signed with Top Rank? He knew where all the other fights at on the PBC side of the street, but in one breath, but then you praise David Benavidez for re-signing with the PBC when he can't get the top fighters on the same side of the damn street. He can't fight. He can't get a fight with Jermall Charlo. He can't get a fight with Caleb Plant. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if Jonnie Rice is probably over there with Top Rank, he'll be fighting more if he's with Top Rank. I mean, you know what I mean? Some people may look at you capping for Top Rank. I ain't capping for no goddamn promotion company. I'm telling you, if he was over there, he'll probably even be more active. It's a known fact that PBC fighters are not active. That's a known fact. If Jermall Charlo is fighting once a year and he won't have a fight until next year sometime, according to what I'm hearing. So that'll be a year and a half till he have another fight. If he's a star, if he's one of the star fighters over there at the PBC and he's hardly fighting, what the hell you think somebody like a Jonnie Rice is doing? Tank fighting twice a year. Tank gonna get his 2 fights a year. Tank they making sure of that. I'm gonna get my 2 fights a year. And he's gonna pack the house. But that's one Tank Davis. One. The other dudes over there, man, the man shooting dice, for God's sake. The man shooting dice. And this is a company that they said, when I say they, I mean the Wakandas, they said, and the Pro PBC YouTube channels, they said that the PBC is the place to be. Everybody, drinking, sipping on champagne and all this stuff there, and yada, 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 yada. This is what they were telling me online. Carlo, what's your name? Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach? Rick Ricardo, San Antonio.
Rick, talk to me, fam.
Yes, sir. So just chiming in, I caught like the last, I think, 10 minutes. That was good information, by the way, and I think some people need to hear it. You might have just cut somebody who was probably thinking of doing some shit, so I appreciate that. Because I know back home in Chicago, man, shit was wild. So I'm out here in Texas now. But no, that was good, and I agree, man. Sometimes you just gotta step back, especially you got a family, you got kids, and I know people get caught up in the heat of the moment. Yeah. So seen a lot of stupid shit go down, been involved in some dumb shit, but I'm here, so I'm thankful. But I wanted to touch on the topic. This guy Benavidez has been and I don't get me wrong, dude. I like Benavidez in the ring. I like him as a fighter, but him not getting fights, complaining about not getting fights, the way his dad was, because I saw that interview that he had with Nuss the Goods on TVB. I saw some of that, and I was scratching my head. I said, what the fuck is? I said, how is his dad so ecstatic? You would have thought the dad was fighting. He's getting some paydays. I mean, I'm sure he's in. You know what I mean? But you would think he was the one that's the fighter gonna get a good fight or good fights down the line. Mm. But his son and him are not jiving together. They're not meshing in the messages that they're putting out there. That's number one with me. So I don't understand what's going on with that. Why his dad is completely opposite in terms of what they're putting out there. Number two, I believe that Canelo, they're dangling that Canelo carrot. I'm going to leave Canelo out for the next year. To me, he's going to be out for the next year. I'm just going to leave it at that. So who are they going to put him in there with? Plant, that he hasn't fought in a while, down the list. Charlo, do you want to throw in Morrell? Morrell's at 160. Like who? I can guarantee we're probably going to get a Sugar Shane Mosley Jr. One fight, we'll get some other guy that's low on the totem pole, and then they're going to stand by for Canelo, danging that Canelo carrot. That's what I believe. What else is going on? That's my opinion on the outside looking in. So to me, as a fight fan, I don't think we're going to get what we want out of Benavidez. Lastly, activity, man. That's one of my criteria is activity, whether it's pound for pound, daring to be great activity. So 3-fight deal possibly means a 3-year contract, not a 3-fight deal. You know what I mean in terms of time and when he's going to fight and how often. So that's my opinion on the whole situation. if he at least fights Plant or if he fights the Andre Parker winner, I mean, give us something. You know, okay, cool. But I have a feeling we're going to get a Shane Mosley Jr. You know, you can just go down the list and see who else is on there. Who are they going to give us? John Wright? I mean, no, he's foreign. Never mind. They don't fight out of PBC Island. But you get what I'm saying?
Mm.
Uskategi? Who are they going to offer him? So, anyways, we'll see what happens, man. I was a little confused as to the message what his father was giving and what he's saying, and a lot of things he's disgruntled about. And I do believe he will fight a lot of guys, man. I just don't think that his management team is doing that because they're dangling that carrot, that Canelo carrot. Man, you right there, man. You getting this 3-fight deal. This is the way Canelo's moving. He's going to be out for a year, but you got a 3-fight contract, and we're going to keep him for 3 more years, Mr. Benavidez Sr. Here's what we're going to do with your son, and I think that's what's going on, man. I think they're just jiving this guy, and I believe he really does want some of these big fights, and I do believe he wants to make a name for himself in the sport. But
right.
That's my opinion, Coach.
All right, shout out to Rick
Yes,
Ricardo,
sir.
man. Yes, sir. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear nothing from David Benavidez. I don't want to hear nothing from his daddy. I don't want to hear nothing about, man, Caleb Plant, PUSSY, Canelo, he's out for a year. Okay, so who you going to fight? You got 3 fighters. As a matter of fact, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go to the PBC website. I'm hoping that we can get Jonnie Rice on this. I'm hoping we can get him on this Deontay Wilder card, this fight card. Get him on this Wilder fight card, Robert Helenius. Or we can get him on that card right there. But anyway, let's do this though. Let's do this. Let's go to the PBC website. Because that's going to tell us everything we need to know. Go to the PBC website. Caleb Plant resigned according to his father, a 3-fight contract re-signed, and he said, just in case that nobody hear it. Shout out to the dudes at the Boxing Voice.
We're super happy. I couldn't be happier. You know.
Well, I'm just glad you clarified.
Yeah, when I said a 3-fight deal, you know, we were trying to think and kind of sign those fights because it's hard.
So what are those
Whoa,
names? Whoa.
Here we
When
go.
you say 3-fight deal, were you only negotiating that 3-fight deal in-house, or did you flirt the possibility of a 3-fight deal with DAZN and Eddie?
No.
Okay.
A 3-fight deal with PBC. I want to thank Al Heyman. You know, he's done a great job. You know, with
as soon as I say the opposite of PBC, he's like, I want to thank Al Heyman. Let me get that on the record.
And that's good. You know, I don't want to confuse people. You know, we love PBC. You know, they done a great job, especially Al Heyman, you know, with David.
He said, we love Al Heyman. They did a great job, the PBC, with David. That's what he said. So what is he complaining about? That's what the man said. That's what his daddy said. You get what I'm saying? That's what his daddy said. Shout out to his dope. He say them boys be sounding like they signed a death row.
Samsung, you know, it's a family, you know. They've done a tremendous job with them, and I see myself ending David's career with PBC. We're super happy. I couldn't be happier, you know.
So this man say they're like a family, the PBC. I couldn't be more happier with them, and I could see David Benavidez I could see us ending our boxing career with the PBC. Make it make sense.
True.
Let's see what they got over there on the PBC Island. Who David Benavidez more than likely going to be fighting next. Let's see what they got. All right. They got this guy, Carlos Adames. They ain't going to make him move up to 168. Let's see. They may take one of these middleweights and have him move up to Some of these guys may not still be with the PBC anymore. They have Alfredo Angulo, Pedro. He 40 years old. I don't know if he fought him yet, but he 40. Maybe that might be next for David Benavidez. They say they happy, right? They happy over there at the PBC. We happy with the PBC. Okay, so that's good. They happy over there, right? All right, they happy. Love and happiness over there, right? That's David Benavidez right there, right? This the guy who they say Canelo ducking. Okay, he ducking him. Okay, all right, cool. He ducking him. All right, let's go over here. Let's see. So we saw one guy. Let's see what they have over here. 168 pounders. Let's see. Okay, we got Kyron Davis. I think he already fought Kyron Davis. Can't fight him no more. You already don't fought him already. Don't beat him already. Maybe they can get Sergey Derevchenko to move up to 168. Maybe, I don't know, from the Ukraine. Andre Durrell. He already beat Andre Durrell. Durrell finna get ready to fight Caleb Plant. Well, not Anthony Durrell. Sorry, but I think he beat Anthony Durrell already. All right. Let's see. Let's continue. All right. What they got over here for him? Resigned to the PBC. Look like they have a plethora of fighters. They got a plethora of fighters, right? They got a plethora of fighters for David Benavidez, right? Shit, okay. Damn, boy, this shit looking shaking like booty meat over here, boy. Okay. They got to do here. Vladimir Hernandez. He 165 from Stockton, California. He 13-4. He has a record of 13-4. Maybe David Benavidez will fight him next. He 13-4. Shout out to Barnyard. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Barnyard say that death row comment was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Bless, all I'm saying, sis, is this. He re-signed. Okay, fine. We're going to throw a parade. We happy for him. Who else? They got Daniel Jacobs ain't with the PBC no more, so that's off the table. Shit. Bless, I don't see nobody yet. Boy, this shit this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good over here, boy. Lord, this ain't looking good. Oh, this ain't, let's see. They got David Morrell, so he can get David Morrell. So we got David Morrell. Maybe he can get a fight with him. He's 7-0, but he's from Cuba. He got a lot of experience. David Morrell, Caleb Eggplant. Well, Caleb Plant. I was gonna say Caleb Eggplant, but I'm gonna be nice. Caleb Plant. Some of these guys that's on here not even with the PBC anymore. Caleb Plant. They haven't updated their website. David Durrell, Caleb Plant. Bless all. Lord have mercy. Damn, boy. Who the hell are you gonna fight? Caleb Trox. Did he fight him before? Hold on. Did he fight Caleb Trox before? Caleb Trox, he's 40 years old. He's 40 years old now, so they say 39, but he really 40. He's 40 years old. I think I think he was 39 when Caleb Plant fought him. So Caleb Trox, he's 39 years old, 40 years old, whatever. I think he beat him already. Maybe he can rematch him. I don't know. That's 3 right there. And let's see, we got. Did we find Jermall Charlo? Where Charlo at? Jermall Charlo was up top, and Jermall Charlo. So he might got 4 options, Bless. Jermall Charlo. Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Maybe, hey, Bless, maybe he can get the Hitman in the ring. Maybe he can get the Hitman in the ring.
Like move up in weight class, go up to 168, challenge this man for all the marbles.
The Mexican monster, yeah.
The Mexican. You keep throwing that up every time
I remember the guy was everybody scared of that guy. You talking a lot of shit. That's all I want you to say.
Hey, Jorge, check this out, fam. You have a point. You say David can petition for the mandatory against Canelo, being that he is the interim champion. Why he won't do it? You get what I'm saying, Jorge? Why he won't do it? Or he can move to 175 and petition for Beterbiev, but no actions are happening, all cap. You get what I'm saying, fam? Why he won't do it? He said Jermall Charlo, he up there with the moving van, coach. You get what I'm saying, fam? You're on the same side of the street. Jermall Charlo, Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, David Morrell are all PBC fighters. Unless they promise him, look here, baby boy, check this out. Now you know what, Marty King Boxing? They might have promised him the David Benavidez fight. They might have promised him Jermall Charlo. They might be telling Jermall Charlo, hey, Jermall, check this out, baby boy. You got to move up. He said David Morrell never should have ran his mouth. They might be telling, they might have told now, you know what? I didn't think about this, fam. They might have told David Benavidez, his father, Jose Benavidez, look at baby boy, if you re-sign with us, we gonna get you the Caleb Plant fight. If you re-sign with us, we gonna get you the Jermall Charlo fight. If you re-sign with us, we gonna get you the Canelo fight. That's probably what they told him. I don't know. I'm just guessing, guys. That's probably what they told him. Shout out to Vigilante for dropping that $2 bam super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You said I have a feeling we're going to see David versus Caleb soon. You know what? You might be on to something.
From the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, Vigilante, I just thought about it, fam. I'm like, you know what? Maybe they promised him that. We're gonna feed you David Morrell first. We're gonna feed you David Morrell. We're gonna feed you David Morrell. You say Charlo deserves a shot at Canelo first. Then the winner of Canelo fights David B. Great lineup. The watch list, but Jermall Charlo is a middleweight. Jermall Charlo is a middleweight, fam. You get what I'm saying? You say great lead up and great opportunity for David and Charlo and bug money for Canelo. You get what I'm saying, though? He's a middleweight. Against the ropes, what you say, my brother? With Dose, he said, I think I'll promise him Charlo or some sneak stuff. Yeah, you know what, though? That's what I'm thinking. Because I just thought about it. Fam. Maybe they promised him, they probably promised him Charlo. If they promised him Charlo, man, but I don't know, boy. I don't know, bro.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jermall the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who want it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Hello. Hey, I'm just saying though, baby. He said guaranteed Benavidez is fighting another tomato. He said Morrell need to build his fan base, get wins up. If he loses too early, that's going to be it for him. Bro, listen, man. All I'm saying, fam, is this. You had to he's had Jose Benavidez, David Benavidez's father. They had to promise him that he was going to get either the Jermall Charlo fight, the Caleb Plant fight, and they probably told him Canelo. Canelo's going to be out for a week. Let's talk about it. Maybe for a year. I think he said they're going to have surgery on his wrist. And Canelo's been fighting a lot. And maybe Canelo got a whole lot of wear and tear. He's 32 years old, but he's had 63, 64 fights, something like that. That's a lot of fights for a 32-year-old guy. So if Canelo takes a break, let's say he take a year off, are the sanctioning bodies going to force some Mandos in that time? Or are all four of the sanctioning bodies going to say, you know, we're not going to make the mandatories, press Canelo fight the mandatories right now. Let him heal and come back. You get what I'm saying? And if that's the case, in the meantime, who is Jermall Charlo? Bro, not Jermall Charlo. Listen, you know what, guys? Now that I think about it, they had to promise him that. Because I don't want to hear any excuses. You can't tell me in one breath you're upset that PBC fighters that signed to the same company that you're signed to, you're upset that they won't fight you, and you're upset that you can't get signature fights in one breath while at the same time re-signing with the PBC, the same company that you cannot get the signature fights with, and you're praising them in public. Yeah, man, first of all, I want to thank Al Heyman. You know what I mean? You know, we're like one big happy family. This is what your father and manager is saying. We're like one big happy family. And, I can see my son, David Benavidez, retiring, ending his career with the PBC. And your son is 25 years old. So let's say your son fight another 10 or 15 years. You can see your son stand with the PBC all of that time? It don't make sense, dog. You know, so we got a whole lot of questions and not enough answers. Shout out to Goaches for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy. Hey, Leroy. It don't make sense, dog.
Super chat received.
Don't make sense, fam. So I love to see David Benavidez versus Callum Smith.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
So we looked at the PBC website. It ain't, you get what I'm saying? We looked at the PBC website, and if I go to BoxRec, guys, let's go to BoxRec. Now let's see something. Let's go to BoxRec. Hold on. He's going to have to. David Benavidez is at a crossroads in his career. Your plan can't be we waiting on Canelo. Jermall Charlo can't have the we waiting on Canelo plan. That can't be the plan. David Benavidez fought David Lemieux. He fought Kyron Davis. He fought Ronald Ellis. He fought Alexis Angulo. He fought Anthony the Dog Durrell. He fought Jalen Love. Looked like he fought everything. He fought this guy back to back. Ronald Gavril fought him back to back. Rogelio Medina Luna fought him. So it looked like the PBC don't hit him with everything. What he needs on his resume now, he needs a Jermall Charlo. He needs a Caleb Plant. He needs those two guys. You get what I'm saying, guys? It is what it is. He needs those two guys. Let's give everybody a round of applause. I mean, like, if you re-sign with the company, I don't want to hear no complaining that you're not getting the fights that you want. You re-sign with the company. Y'all get what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, fam. You re-sign with the company that's not getting you the fights that you want. So apparently, you're happy with the status quo. And if you're happy with the status quo, my thing is, don't be coming out there on the lives and saying, yeah, man, these guys don't want to fight me. Well, you knew that, but listen. This is another thing I want to say too, guys. These guys don't want to fight me. Well, you knew that before you re-signed the contract. You knew that these guys did not want to fight you before you re-signed the contract. Y'all get what I'm saying? True. So they had to have promised his dad those fights. Al Marino would say, he said he dumped Plant before, but won't say that's why he re-signed if they're not giving you what you want. But won't say that. Yeah, won't say that. Why resign if they're not giving you what you want? Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of, fam. They must have promised him that. They must have promised him that. That's the only thing I can think of, bro. I'm just being honest with you. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's get into this. As a matter of fact, shout out to F Society. Shout out to Yarmis. Shout out to Angela. Angela Lamborn. Shout out to Lamborn. Shout out to Food Revolution. Shout out to Al Booger. Shout out to Jack Glasper. Shout out to Evan Castillo. Shout out to Alberto. This is for all the members. Shout out to Eric Gutierrez. Shout out to Matty Yoel. Shout out to Jose Luna. Shout out to Jamario Dixon. Shout out to Irving Gonzalez. Shout out to Frank Forbes. Shout out to Drummond for Life. Shout out to Big Hawk from Maryland. Shout out to Con Shonery. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Ryan. What's going on, fam? Shout out to Lady Shan Dunlop season. Shout out to Massachusetts Fishing. Shout out to Motor King Boxing. Shout out to Troy Graham. Shout out to Flex BX. Shout out to Just a Fan. Shout out to Al Money, always get money. Shout out to the Mad Titan. Shout out to Real Talk. Shout out to my sister Bless 365. Shout out to Boss Dog. Shout out to El Lobo. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Eric Grimy. Shout out to Swift 718. Shout out to S. Kamani. Shout out to Sabrina Lee. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to J Doc. Shout out to the one Mr. Ham. Shout out to Old Daddy Boxing. Shout out to BG from the Hot Boys. Shout out to Oscar. Shout out to Get Test Up Boxing. Shout out to Javon Soto. Shout out to BWG. Shout out to Damian Bennett from B-More. Shout out to my main man Mark Nash from the ATL. Shout out to BWON. Shout out to Don Bishop Magic Wand. Shout out to Bishop Don Magic Wand. Sorry about that, fam. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Frank the Tank with the Big Bang. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo. Shout out to Will Sargison. Shout out to Knockdown 305, Dade County's finest. Shout out to Manny G. Shout out to Boxing Nerd 101. Shout out to Candy Slim. What's happening, bro? Shout out to Doug Right Side. Shout out to my sister Deborah Booker from Cleveland, Ohio. Shout out to Manny 299. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Shout out to MFB. Shout out to Bush the Can Man Cassidy. Shout out to AV Sound. Shout out to Kathy W. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Be safe out there on that road. Shout out to Hell Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Folo Barn. Philo 58. Ron Boy Fresh. What up, Slim? Shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. Shout out to my sister Fistiana Fights. Keep on fighting, sis. Shout out to my sister Misfit. Shout out to Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Shout out to Schoolo X-Man. Shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to Ace Sneed. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Salute to my sister, Harlem's finest, Arlette. Shout out to my sister, Lisa Bales. Shout out to Smith & West from Detroit. Detroit versus everybody. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. Shout out to all of the callers. Shout out to Mo City from Houston, Texas. Shout out to Adrian from Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo, man. Shout out to Ricky Ricardo, man, from San Antonio. And salute, man. Shout out to my brother, Johnny Rice. Shout out to, and first of all, before we end this show, I want to thank Al Heyman. Thank you, Al, for all that you do. Even though you ain't doing nothing, I ain't getting no check from PBC. But I just want to thank you anyways, just in case. Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever. We're going to make it do what it do, man. Knockdown 305, Nelly Content, Jaime Rivera, D-Ray Promotions. Shout out to Goozy. Shout out to Jamario Dixon. Salute to Matthew Bishop, Steve Z. And shout out to my dog, Jason Mones. Jason Mones, I hope we can squash the beef, my brother, and I hope we can be on the same side of the fence. Jamario, Midnight Conversations is tonight. I'm going to put the show together right now. Once again, this song is our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. New Media Today, USA Boxing. It is what it is. You know my motto, fam. Don't meet me there, beat me there. And let's go ahead and do this here, man. Go out the way we normally go out. You feel me? Yeah, shout out to Steve Kim, Rick Glaze, and them boys who came on the show as well, man. Salute to everybody, man, in the chat, man. And shout out to everyone who helped us get to over 15,000 subs in 19 months. Really appreciate that. Other than that, once again, it's on. It's our boy, Coach Malachi Williams, signing out. New Media Today, USA Boxing. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on.